Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Follow you wherever you may go. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Stone's Live Poker. My name is Veronica Brill. With me is the Jake.
You're welcome.
Tonight, 4 cards. Not 2, not 3, 4 cards.
Play with me, I'll play with you.
Play with me. That sounds like a love story. Play with me and I will play with you. PLO, ladies and gentlemen, Pot Limit Omaha. If you're a fan, we have a treat for you tonight. We have some good players in the game, some fun,
and some really bad ones too.
But but some fun to watch players. You know who I'm talking about?
I do.
Mike Postle.
Michael Postle. God, he's good.
He's a love of the show, and I have
Legend.
Ebola. I have Ebola. I'm dying.
Your AIDS is flaring up again.
My AIDS is flaring up, and I'm gonna try to make it through this Omaha. I keep wanting to say Omaha 8 because my heart goes there, but I'll just deal with PLO. Plo. Let's plo. Let's get down to this plo table.
Game on.
Rick and Barstow, what's up? Pocket tables, nice. Ready for some 4-card action. Oh, what is going on? I love this. I haven't seen this before. All right, so C1, Mr. Mike Postle. Yes.
You're the worst.
Yes, Mike Postle is probably my favorite player in the entire world besides Frank, but Mike Postle's number 1. Seat number 2, Miss Rebecca. She's a crusher.
She just picked up PLO. She's doing all her homework. And I mean, she's a little on the tighter side of suicide, but you know, she's gonna mix it up. She got position on Mike.
The tighter side of suicide.
She got position on Mike, which is big. Problems for her. To her left, Brandon. Brandon's a regular here in the room. He always plays the 5-5 PLO, the 5-10 whenever it runs.
Really fun guy though.
He's a good human being.
He's a good human being, but he'll crush your soul if you give him the rope to hang yourself with.
I got rope.
And I have a building. Anyway, C4, Chris P.
Chris, another kid who's always playing the PLO anytime it runs here at Stone's. 2-5, 5-10, grinder. He's wearing sunglasses tonight. I've never seen him do that before.
I have never either.
I don't know what's up. He's probably just like really high and has like bloodshot eyes right now, and he's like trying to hide it from his mother because he still lives in like his like parents' like basement.
And his mother made spaghetti tonight, and he didn't eat it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
C5, Hollywood. Oh my God.
Jesus, why?
Jesus.
God damn.
There is no such thing as Jesus. There is such thing as 5-bet Jesus.
And there is such thing as Hollywood.
And there is such a thing as Hollywood.
And he will play the nuts or better.
Minimum. I don't know what he thinks the nuts are better is in Omaha. So let's see. Seat 6, Joint. John T. Okay.
Joint. Oh my God. John T. I think we saw John here on our last Omaha stream as well.
They put Joint.
No,
they didn't put John T.
It says John T. That's not even that hard. Oh my God, how much cough syrup have you had?
Oh, a lot.
John T in the game. We saw him make a big fold to David Valdez, who bluffed him on trips into a bluff last time. Speaking of David Valdez, he's back looking for action. He's in seat 8. Crusher. Tournament crusher.
Tell me about how much he's been crushing lately.
Like 7. You're not real dad, Bob.
We're 8-handed. I'm sorry. We're 8-handed.
7. Valdez, he's been destroying.
You're not my real stepdad, Bob. Yeah, I mean, David's been crushing Stones tournaments and has he done WPT?
Done some WPTs, HPTs, LMNOPs, XYZs, alphabet soup across the board.
Got it all.
David is crushing it.
Seat 8, Carrie. Hi, Ray.
He's a fish in cash, though.
He's a fish in cash, but shh, don't tell him. Shh.
David's a good friend of mine. I can say that because we're cool. Carrie. I saw her lose the minimum in a hand in the PLO game we were playing the other night. That stack should have gone in for heaps.
She should have lost
Carrie,
more, but she's talented.
She's very, very perceptive. And most importantly for her, I mean, she's doing a rock and hard play. She's got position on Valdez, which is like very important in this game, but she's out of position against Postle, and we all see Mike play and throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, I mean, Mike shouldn't even look at his cards. And you know, this is PLO, so like equity's pretty even. So this is a 5-5.
So you can open under
Hot
the gun
limit
for
Omaha.
under the gun for 20.
Yeah.
And we just like run the game out from there.
Smelly Fart 55, welcome to the chat. He's like, oh, you said my name, but I have a weird name. Land Cow, get you all in. Rick and Barstow of one of our favorites. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Feel free to ask Jake any questions, and you know, fashion advice, come to me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
I'm fashionable.
No, you're not.
When has black not been in fashion?
You own
when
two
has
hoodies.
Black not been in fashion?
You own two hoodies. They're both black. They happen to be black. Only
I'll
because.
say it again. Like I mean.
Yeah, I mean you own
Rebecca's
two
got
of
the
them.
best seat in the house. Rebecca's got position on Mike and David. Brandon is got a spot on her, but she'll be all right.
Samurai Rocks Denver. No, you're wrong. PLO is a young person's game. PLO 8 is the old person's game. This is a young person's game.
Oh, 8's oldsters.
That's what I said.
No, you said
PLO 8
you said PLO.
is
No,
old people.
No, PLO.
No, he said old people's game. I'm telling him he's wrong. PLO is a young person's game. PLO 8 is the old person's game.
08 is oldsters. PLO 8.
I smell what you're cooking. Yes, yeah. 08.
Poker's happening. David Valdez, your ace king 4-3 with one suit. Not as many combinations working with each other
You
as
must
we
think
would
we're
like.
playing high-low.
No,
But that's fine.
He's
It's
gonna open
fine.
up here. Opens up for the pot. You should probably see most players open up for a pot-sized raise here. Pretty standard open.
Swift Decent, this is an interactive poker stream. Welcome to the game. To a flop, Queen 10-8. A little bit of a rainbow.
Big line, 5, 6, 7, 9, rainbow.
David's got an inside straight draw. Backdoor flush draw. 7 on the turn, checked around.
Chris P.
Musta SSBM says, what the F is 08? I thought stud 8 was the old man game. No,
That's a
no,
really old man's
dude.
game.
That's really old. That's like you've hit the century mark.
So Chris P's got the bottom end of the straight here. He can't fold, but he can't be crazy about Rebecca betting the board here. Now, okay, we're here. Let's see Rebecca's hand. She's got the 7-9.
Chris is wrapped around him.
10-7.
Ace of diamonds on the river.
No
Backdoor
one's got
diamonds.
diamonds. This will go check, check.
Does that kill action though in a PLO game? Backdoor diamonds? No, they check around.
If Rebecca had a blocker there, she could probably bet. She's got one diamond in her hand, but it's not a very big diamond.
I'm loving this. Like, typically I don't get scheduled for some PLO with you. I feel like we haven't done PLO. We haven't PLO'd each other in a while.
We haven't done PLO in a long time.
Like, we used to PLO each other on a regular,
Yeah.
and then we stopped PLOing each other. Is that coffee?
It is.
Oh, I thought you were getting me some. Oh no, I said no. I forgot. All right, cards are in there. 4 of them. Smelly Fart asks if I've ever played in the East Coast, like Jersey. No.
Beckman 6 PLO is the nut low. Your mother, like, learn to play a real poker game. David Valdez, 6, 7, 8, 9, double suited.
Love it.
We are willing to put a lot of chips in with this hand.
Cram in your jam.
Yes. I love it. Carrie's gonna fold the ace king 6-3,
Pot.
pretty standard.
Pot. That's the only word I know in this game. Pot. That's what I would do.
Okay, and here's so Carrie folds ace king 6-3 with suited ace king. Mike jack 7-5-4 with one suit, and Mike's
Love
in the
it.
and Mike flops top
flops
2.
two pair. This is the world of Mike Postle. We all live in Mike Postle's world.
We're just privileged to be in his orbit.
Yeah.
David's betting this board.
Streamer Trash. This is a artisan knot, not a partisan knot, but thank you.
It's a lead in a pot-sized raise. And I don't see how David can continue here. He's got backdoor clubs. If he had backdoor clubs and backdoor spades, it might be more of a consideration. He's missing a 10 to wrap up his hand. He's gotta let it go. He does.
He's not that much of a fish. A fish calls and banks on the river.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. Semi Rocks Denver. Is James Bond in here? He can be for the right price.
If you're just joining us, this is a 5-5 PLO, Pot Limit Omaha, and we love it.
We do. There's a feeder game going as well.
A 5-10. Is there a PLO feeder game
Yeah, we have
also?
a PLO feeder as well.
Damn.
The feeder.
Daniel.
The feeder's pretty juicy too.
We have some good 5-10 action. I mean, this place is banging. It's turned up. Have you ever heard me say those words?
You're so Canadian. It's.
Bring in his 20.
David is wrapped up. That's gross. Brandon, Jack 10, 7, 8, double suited.
Beautiful.
So hands that are forerunners are the best, but the only way to flop like a 20 card wrap is to have that one gap in your hand. So the 7, 8, Jack 10 is actually not a bad thing having one gap in your hand. And double suited, and of course, the PLO is the nuts.
John's block. Oh, and then John flops a 9, and then there's the 9 for Brandon. But
top set for John T. He also was double suited to start the hand, as was Chris P.
Brandon's leading out.
Brandon's got inside straight draw, backdoor diamonds, backdoor hearts. A lot of good cards for him on the turn. I mean, you see, like, you still got 25% equity against top set here, which is better than you'd ever hope to imagine yourself being in any kind of hold'em game.
Yeah. That's one thing I like about this game is that pre-flop, pretty much everyone's got the same equity. You could play any old garbage.
Brandon can peel here. The problem is he'd prefer John to have more money back. John's only got 580. He's gonna call. He does. He also has position on him.
4 pairs the board.
That's not the card Brandon's looking for, and that is the disco card for John. So John has this board on lockdown. The question is, how much value can he really get? I mean, a hand like a 6, 7, 8 X or 6, 7, 8, 10.
He's only going to get value out of like pocket
Maybe.
fives, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, yes.
Yes. Smelly Fart says I got that cough from Justin last month. No, I got it from Jake, because Jake gives me all of my coughs. Because he's in my vicinity. Who are we? Where are we sitting? How awesome is this?
I think it's better.
I love it so much more.
It's more. And more.
It's more.
And more matters.
And we're still here, and that's what matters.
Yes. Fist me.
I'll fist you.
Stop.
He loves being fisted.
Hey,
Tim Mango says he's glad I'm feeling better. I'm still sick, but I'm getting over it. Snapchat me, Veronica Star with 2 R's.
Oh, that's original.
I know, it's my porn name. Don't be mad. Just go with it.
Just jealous.
Chris has got Ace King 9-6.
Clunker. She's got a suited ace.
Little bit of a clunker, yeah.
I mean, what are we really doing with that 9 there?
We're gonna make it work, damn it.
And we're kind of married.
We're gonna turn that hoe into a housewife. That's what we're gonna do. To a flop, ladies and gentlemen. 10-8-4. 2 clubs. I almost said all clubs.
Good flop for Valdez. Open into straight draw, flush draw, and a pair.
Valdez leads out. 9 high flush draw.
I mean, these spots obviously, like if we had this just the 9-7 of clubs and a holding game on that flop, we're putting in all the monies. We gotta need to be able to tread a little bit more lightly here in PLO, just because I mean the probability that we're also running up against a better flush draw, a straight wrap.
Quads.
Yeah. On 10-8-4, he flopped quads. He just did it. How magic.
I'm not going to tell my Omaha story again, like I always do.
Like you always do. Oh, I ran into quads again last night. Like people,
Standard. On a hold'em game, you run into quads like 6 times a night.
I find quads more often than anyone.
We're starting to not believe you. Me and like our crew, our inner circle, almost doesn't believe you anymore.
Ask ET, he was there. And
I'm just saying, like, how often does one person run into quads on a reg?
when you play as many hands as I do, you're probably gonna run into a lot of quads.
Do you play like 2 tables at once?
Yeah, you can buy a multi-table.
Look at Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood's wearing a Stu Unger shirt. 0 to 10, how great is that shirt? Minimum 10. Minimum 10. Carry's in, Chris raises to 20, Carry calls. To a flop, Queen 7-3, 2 diamonds.
Carry, get your cards on the reader.
Yeah, the dealer should be getting on Carry. Carry's not a regular on our stream.
Wow, just call her out like that.
It's not a bad thing.
I'm teasing.
Stop being an evil person.
Turn card's gonna bring a second flush draw.
So Carry flops the nut flush draw. Checked around, 8 of diamonds on the river. Carry, board's paired though. She checks. Carry makes her nut flush.
Turn went check. How often is our opponent checking back or checking 2 pair or a set on the turn? And if they're checking in or no shoe is the first stack. Yeah, so how is our opponent checking back 2 pair or a set on the turn? Next to never, right? So yeah, the board pairs on the river, but when we check there, unless we are just solely expecting our opponent to turn his hand into a bluff, I feel like we should be betting there.
I think she lost a little bit of value. She might have got some value out of 2 pair of hands.
No guarantee that we're going to get called, but I mean...
At least try.
Yeah.
Proper 3-bet, what's up? Anyone wants to know about a proper 3-bet? Proper 3-bet is in the house. All the way from Phoenix, Arizona. Check Razor.
Like it.
What's up? Nice to see you. Did my hair for you tonight, honey. Baby.
Me too.
Hitler Youth haircut, straight from Jake.
That's right.
Chris is bringing in here for 20.
King 7-5. It's playable. John's got some raggedy aces. He's gonna just call. Generally speaking, you're better off 3-betting raggedy aces than you are flatting raggedy aces. And John's not so deep.
8-7 deuce on the flop,
Where he's
rainbow.
gotta like watch as like you play pocket control poker. I prefer to see John 3-bet there.
Mike kind of is a little bit wrapped around this. So is Rebecca.
So John's out in front with the aces in the open into straight draw. Also, it's back for spades. He is blocking one of his own spades. Mike with just a pair of 7. Oh no, sorry. Mike has 2 pair. Mike's got 7 deuce. Mike's got bottom 2. Backdoor hearts. Queen of diamond comes off. It's effectively a brick for this hand. Goes check. 6 comes off, and Mike's 9-5 gets there. Probably a bet fold spot.
Watching basketball.
Yeah. Probably a bet fold spot for Mike. He would fold to a raise. Of course, you know John's never raising here. And when you're Mike Postle, you get there.
You don't know Mike Postle? Mike Postle gets there.
It's there.
Mike Postle could give a woman an orgasm from the other room. He gets there.
That's gonna end up like Twitch clip, like that'll be like Mike's pinned tweet, like on his Twitter account.
Someone's gonna turn that into some sort of meme or something.
Yeah.
Or a GIF. A GIF would be good. TMI streamer trash says, "You love it. Post pics. I don't have those." What is okay? Hollywood's always got some sort of junk in front of him. Usually it's a Buddha or something, and now it's like a knight in shining armor.
Pagan idols.
John's raising to 15.
Queen
Carry
10,
calls.
9-6 with a suit. Mike calls out the small blind. Queen Jack 8-3. The 3 is really just kind of there. Mike's playing 3-card poker right now.
Ace King 8, 2 clubs. John's got an inside straight draw.
Mike's actually out front right now with his pair of 8s. John's gonna bet it. I don't see Mike sticking around with his pair of 8s. He does have backdoor diamonds, but now after Carey calls with clubs, yeah, Mike's out of there. Heads up to the turn. Queen diamonds comes off, brings the second flush draw, completes the Jack 10 straight draw. John's gonna check it over. Carey's gonna check back quickly.
6 on the river.
With 2 flush draws on board on the turn, I have a hard time believing that John would be checking Jack 10. Also, Carey has a 10 in her hand. I feel like that would have been a really good spot on the turn there for Carey to take the pot. And with just pocket 7s, I mean 10, 7, 7, 6, we have a flush draw. And we have like no showdown value.
Yeah.
But I mean, with a 10 in our hand, we're blocking the Jack 10. Plus, with 2 flushes on board, it's not like for John to be checking Jack 10. So I feel like the turn is really a good spot for Carey to take that pot away. But she's just more content to just get there and get paid.
Running up, Legion, what's up?
Someone's calling me from LA. Probably Bart
That's your
Hansen,
bookie?
asking for money.
Well, you know, Bart Hansen might be stuck at a dive bar somewhere and without a ride home.
Yeah. I need you.
Where are you?
You said you would be here.
You said you'd always be here.
Bart, that was last month. So, yeah, I know.
Bart, that's only when you're in town.
Hey man, you said anytime.
God, I love this stream.
Chris with the sunglasses. I don't know what's going on.
Who is this new
I'm not
Chris?
used to this.
It's a new Chris. It's a new day. It's a leaf that's turned over.
He's wearing sunglasses. I ought to just like go down there, give him some Beats headphones.
I bet you
a hoodie.
he's
a
got
backpack.
some attention from women, and now he's like, oh.
Would you really
well,
bet that? I'll take that action.
Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? That's your song. Oh, oh, oh.
It is my song.
A little bit of raising to 20. Get a few callers. Queen 6, 7 on the flop.
JB Dart's running up Reno in April. You know I'll be there.
Only person's cards we can see are Mike Postle.
Can't see Rebecca or Carey's cards. Carey bets 45 on Queen 7-6. Now we saw how passively Carey played her hand previously. So we're going to be betting on this board. Now we see her hand. She flopped top 2. Jack comes off. And Rebecca, if she's still in the hand, which she would be because she has the 8-9 in her hand, so she would probably call the flop. Rebecca churns middle set with the open-ended straight draw on a rainbow board. And she's going to come out firing.
Rebecca bets 150. Action's on Carey now. She's wondering about her equity in the hand is
Well, you got to remember if you Carey, okay, like how did the Jack really improve Rebecca's hand? You got to figure, okay, like they didn't, no straights got there. There's no way she picked up a flush draw. So the Jack's when she hit a set, or she improved to a better 2 pair. It's pretty easy to fold there with the Queen 7. Mike's out of the way, of course.
Rebecca in beast mode.
Look at chip counts here. I feel like I should know this. I know I should know this. But is this a table stakes game tonight?
Yes, I believe all of our games are over 5-5.
I don't know.
Oh my God, how much sugar do you put in your coffee?
I didn't.
That is the devil's coffee. Real coffee drank by a man, a real man, doesn't need 5 tablespoons of sugar in it. That's so disgusting. Why don't you just go to McDonald's and get a like McFlurry and ask them to put a shot of espresso in it? So fucking gross. It's like an ice cream cone.
Fine, I'll drink my coffee.
Why don't you just drink it off hooker's nipples? It's pretty much the same thing. John raised this to 20. Suited ace. Not a bad hand. Aces. Suited jack. Gets a few callers. Welcome to Stones, ladies and gentlemen, where you can raise to 20 in PLO and get 4 callers. Queen jack 9.
Not a good board for aces. Checks through, and that's an even better worse card.
8 on the turn.
We're now losing to every 2-pair combo. Obviously, we're losing straights. Mike is gonna turn the Jack 5 Dewey into a bluff. It checks all the way to him. No one shows any strength here. On that board, it's hard to imagine anyone would be checking any kind of Queen 10, 9 10, Jack 10, 8 10 combo. And Mike just says, okay, I'll take the free money. Valdez is not a believer, and Valdez is gonna look him up with a Jack 9. 3 comes off. David checks. Mike's got a bet. And I don't see how David calls here.
Is David a sticky player?
We're about to find out how sticky David is. Mike should have it here most of the time.
$200 to call. A little less than half the pot.
It's a good bet by Mike.
Yeah, David stacks. Look, it says 520, but I think it's less than 520. It looks like 300 left.
We're 5-handed on the turn. Mike knows that David would not have let any one of the 10x combos check through. King 10 all the way down through 8-10. We might have checked like 8-10.
GTORakeback.com. What's up? Nice to see you. No, Valdez, you got this, man.
It's a fold. Mike's not bluffing there most of the time. Mike's
gonna. What does he show him?
I think he showed the Jack. Against that many opponents, Mike's supposed to have it most of the time.
Did you hear him? He said, I think I'm supposed to call. You're not. But it's okay.
It's a little on the sweet side.
The confused DLMP. What's up? Nice to see you. What Bry? Welcome to the stream. When are you coming back to Veronica and Friends? What Bry? The Bry of the what? If you are on Twitter, I'm angry_Polak. You're the Jake
427.
427. I almost have it. It's like we've been BFFs for how many years? I almost know your Twitter.
Almost finally.
Almost finally. GTORakeback.com. The Polish dog will get you banned. Yach.
Mike's gonna come along with a Jack 9-7.
I think Mike pops it up to 20. And the graphics are wrong. Mike raised it to 20 and Chris called to a flop. King Jack 3, 2 hearts. Chris flops a flush draw. 7 high flush draw though. You can't love it.
He's got a backdoor nut club draw.
Mike
He's not
also
folding.
flops a set of jacks though.
Club one time.
Queen on the turn.
God damn it.
Now Mike Possel's got a nothing. Still a set.
Chris is gonna fold. It's gonna be hard for him to get paid off if the heart comes off. His hand will be pretty face up if he check calls twice and then leaves a heart.
Rick and Barstow, don't even start sending me anything from Costco. Anything that says Polish sausage on it, do not send it to me. It's not real. I'm authentic. Authentically Polish. Artisan knots. I'm artisan. I don't eat my cabbage without my bacon. You don't know.
I don't know. Why does anyone sit heads up these days? I don't know.
Should play some.
We are actually in the works of trying to get a heads up tournament, by the way. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you that.
Did they?
One of our inner circles trying to work with Stones to get a heads up tournament.
I think
And our inner circle hasn't told you that? I'm more of an inner circle than your inner circle? Wow.
I like how we got on stream and we just started like
Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So there's just $10 straddle. And everybody's calling Hollywood's in for $10.
I must have misread his hand. He's in the small blind.
We are eight-handed, ladies and gentlemen. 6 people to a flop. Jack, 6-4, 2 clubs. Can't see Carrie or Rebecca's cards. They're in, they're undercover. Carrie's not used to it. She's not used to it.
Carrie, get your cards on the Rita.
Put your cards on the Rita. We get your card of the bar.
Hollywood with bottom set. David got top 2. He bets 40.
Hollywood makes it 2. What does he make it? 2. He pots it.
Should be 220.
I thought he was potting it because he reached for more chips.
Should be 220. 220 would be pot. 210.
210. Just under pot. Fat Trade, what's up? Welcome to chat. Miss you.
David says,
Eat it.
I need it. I don't want it. I just need it.
You don't want to want it. You just need to have it.
They're discussing once or twice. Oh, and don't tell me Hollywood is actually thinking about folding here.
He just wants camera time. His name is Hollywood.
Valdez jams. The graphics is 510. We can see it's a lot less than that. It's 3. And there's the call. Okay. It's 305.
Hey, no calling, no card.
8 of spades. Hollywood picks up a flush draw. And Hollywood flushes out. They're running it twice, I believe. Valdez needs a jack or a 6. And he gets there on the second board.
Nice, chop it up. You can run it up to 3 times at Stone's Live Poker. You can also rabbit hunt. And look at how he's like, oh shoot.
Yeah, he knows he got it in really bad.
That's what's great about Omaha. All your oots.
All's the oots.
All's the oots. Streamer Trash says it's loud in here. Yeah, because the room is goddamn full. It's full in here. It looks good.
12 or 13 games going on.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
All of our rags are out. All of our whales are out. All the fish are out. It looks awesome. Justin is here. I haven't even properly seen my Justin.
When in doubt, oh, I got it. Yeah.
I like him.
He's a good human.
He is.
That's good weird.
Garrett and Justin are running the games tonight. I was going to say the shit, but the games. And it looks like a good night to be a human being in this poker room.
I like
And is it not Wine Wednesday?
It's Wine Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Half off all bottles of wine. Woo!
So I believe we have a $10 straddle. So they might be doing a round of straddles.
Potter Auto says beep button. No, you understand me. We don't need to beep me. We don't need to bleep or beep or anything. Ghost of M! Ghost of M, what's up? Nice to see you. Missed you. Love you. Love you long time. Looks like a $10 straddle.
Ace Queen 8-8 for Hollywood. He's gonna limp in. I think it's fine.
The Confused IMP says hello from down the coast in North Country. I'm sure you have like hound dogs in that area. Everybody calls. 2 a flop, 7-way, 6-way. 9 3 deuce, the flop everyone was waiting for.
2 pair for Chris P. Top and bottom pair.
Mike's got an inside straight draw. David's open-ended, actually. He should be sticking around for this.
I'll give 100 to 1 on that not holding out.
Two-Face Man 69, yes, this is PLO. We're plowing it tonight.
David's gonna come out for third pot.
Do you see David the way he back? He just wants to splash his chips around. You know when you just have that itch that you need to scratch?
Mike is calling the King Queen 6-5er.
Because reasons. He's looking for a 4.
Backdoor diamonds. He can catch a 4. He can pretend to do a lot of other things.
To go runner, king. Wouldn't it be funny if a 4 turned? I mean, that's Mike Postle's world, if a 4 turned.
3 pair now for Chris P. Top 2 and bottom pair. Diamond comes off. Mike's now got a pair and a diamond draw. David hits his straight. Board pairs, 3 comes off.
And Mike Postle's the winner.
And Mike Postle makes a flush.
Oh, I love Mike Postle's world.
I can't wait to get that dollar.
Yeah, that's 40. Chris P, 3 pair. We fold 3 pair on the river. We don't fold 3 pair on the turn, we fold 3 pair on the river. There we go.
Mike Postle is going to win this, betting $40 into a $180 pot.
David, now here's the interesting thing. David's got a straight, and with a 3 in his hand, he's blocking some of the full house combos. He's probably just got to pay off here and hate it. He's only got 1 diamond in his hand, and a full ending is fine. But it's Mike Postle. I mean,
it's Mike Postle.
If Carrie bets or Rebecca bets, it's definitely a check fold.
Yeah.
Mike bets, and we probably forget the straight. Oh, we have a 3
We
in our
all
hand.
understand.
Yeah, we have a 3 in our hand. We're gonna call.
Yeah, we're blocking Mike Postle.
Yeah.
And so is life, but Mike's getting there anyway. Isn't that wonderful?
Mike gets there.
So I've heard.
He doesn't even have to be in the same room.
So good.
Frank and Friends, ladies and gentlemen, the best game at Stones Live, where I'm going broke playing.
Stop. Two negative sessions in a year and a half? Not quite a year. And you've had 2 losing sessions. The game is effectively a 5-10 game that runs once a month.
No more. I'm toning it down.
Whatever. Anyhow, you're so results oriented. It's ridiculous. How about Sasha? Sasha doesn't drink.
I love Sasha.
Sasha
drank.
has played twice now.
Don't lie.
Has gotten blacked out blasted both times.
And is my best friend now and lets me drive his car.
And Sasha doesn't even know that he's a crusher when he's drunk.
Sasha's a crusher even when he's not drunk.
No, he's pretty fishy.
Don't talk about my Sasha like that.
He's got a nice car.
Yeah, that 91 Corolla is like souped up.
I can't believe you let you drive that thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a tilt wheel,
Feels
right?
good, man.
It's got a tilt wheel, right?
You jerk. Don't hate me.
Put like
hot it.
Heel up on the dash.
Hot it. John says, F this pot. Can he make it to 60 right now? Does he care? Let's call anyway, Carrie says. And Mike Postle says, oh, money? Yes, please.
Mike's got a nice little rundown hand, 10, 7, 6, 5. Prefer to be double suited. He's got 1 suit working for him.
They're all on your side, by the way.
Carrie's double suited. I love that. Ace, King, Jack with hearts. Carrie's got top 2. Mike's got a flush draw.
Chips on 11.
John's got top and bottom pair. Also with a backdoor flush draw. Carrie's got a better backdoor clubs. That's 75. Hard thing for Carrie with no queen, no 10 in her hand. I don't see her folding for this sizing. But she might be worried that John could already be nutted. Mike's not biting for it, not drawing to 7-9 hearts.
He's like, ah, ha, ha, I call.
Can't get me. He folded.
Deuce on
Deuce
the
of
turn.
clubs. Carrie picks up clubs. As does John. Now no one's folding. Both two pair, both club draws.
Club on the river would be so sick.
Here's where position might pay off for John. He's gonna check it back. Damn it. Carrie's good to go here. No, here's the thing, Carrie. John would not check back the queen 10 ever on the turn. Ever. She can only worry about maybe like a set of jacks here. She bets 150. And here you are, you're John. You're blocking a queen. Maybe busted hearts, he's thinking. You got 2 pair. We're just gonna fold every 2 pair combo here. The turn went check, check.
He's giving Carrie a lot of credit here.
And he folds, he's giving her a lot of credit. He's gonna look her up.
Yeah, it's not a bad call.
The ace and the king. Good. Walk right, you're right, we didn't get into very many hands last time we played. What was I doing last time we played?
Wine?
I think so.
Yeah. I think I might allow you to play next Veronica and Friends. I'm considering it. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
That's all. I'm not talking about it anymore.
Alright, so talk about it anymore.
6 shooter, 100K guaranteed. What? Yes,
6
please.
flights.
Oh,
100K, yeah.
same as last?
Yeah. It's a lot of flights.
So good,
Like the Hydra, but better.
but better.
Or as I want to refuse to not call it, the Trebuchet.
Wrong.
Whatever. We're at Stones. It's a 6 shooter. 6 flight, 100K guarantee.
Progressively going up in buy-in, right?
No.
Oh, it's a different one.
No. Shasta 44. Hey. Did we lose stream? No. Gun violence at Stones. Yeah.
Shasta, I did not see the possum get into your house. On Twitter.
What is Chris Peter?
I'm gonna go onto Twitter and look though.
Limping King 10 10 what? Okay. Alright. Just play poker differently. Carrie checks her option. Mike's gonna check his option as well. 3-way to the flop. 7-6-3.
7-7. Oh, 7-6-3. I thought it was 7.
Rainbow. Middle set for Carrie, and she's gonna come out firing at it. It's gonna work.
How's donk betting look in?
It's different. So
It's different.
It's different than hold'em. So like donk betting in PLOs completely because like so many like wet boards just get like checked back because there's usually multi-way and there's so many combinations of hands that
You want to get some money in there.
yeah. If you're smashing a board and you have everything on lockdown, odds are, I mean, it can get checked back. So you're often going to be losing value by not betting. You don't slow play in PLO. The first rule of PLO is do not slow play in PLO.
You're a lockbox.
Did they hit a bad beat at that table?
No, I think they were just rooting against someone.
That's hilarious.
They're probably usually just rooting against you know, the nit. I know I do. They might have hit the bad beat. I don't know.
I'm texting people to see if there was a bad beat.
The Omaha bad beat, I think, is 20K right now.
Is that another Omaha table right there?
Yeah, that's the feeder PLO.
All right.
Oh wait, it's Wednesday.
He said it's Wednesday, so get some wine while you hit your bad beat.
They did, yeah, they hit the bad beat. It's a mini bad beat. It's Omaha bad beat.
I'm already drunk.
$10 straddle. Chris is going to come along with ace 965. So it seems like Chris is just going to play any suited ace, regardless of position and or clingers or clunkers.
Yeah, because reasons. John's coming in for the ride. Got pocket kings. David's in. Brandon says check.
And we are going to go 7 ways here.
Love it. Welcome to Stone's Gambling Hall, ladies and gentlemen. 10-8-4. Check, check, check.
Top set for Carrie. Jack 4 spades. No one's got a straight wrap.
I think Carrie put some money in this pot. She bets 30.
Oh no,
Can I take it down?
I don't get fired.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the newest member of our Stones family here. I think that's Warshane.
This guy.
Guy in the blue trench coat. Walking the Stones. Came over from the other card room in town. The other woman. The other woman.
Oh.
That's how we refer to her.
You've been known to go to dirty places before, though. That is not your other woman. That is like downtown somewhere. CD. A good 5-10 game might go there once in a while.
Once every so often. 10-20 might run.
She's the one you have to use a condom with.
What if my mother's watching this right now? Right.
Your mother loves me.
She does. East Coast Grinder is a 6-shooter tournament, a 6 max. I don't believe it is, but that's a wonderful idea.
Right?
Yeah. You got the nitty gritty on the bad beat.
Not yet. I'm getting no love. People don't love me.
Veronica.
See, every time they call Veronica, we have a waitress here named Veronica. I think they're calling me. So it looks like Carrie's putting in a race to 20, 25, 35, sorry.
Probably think
Apostle's calling. He says, why not? I'm on the button. I have position on everybody. And I've got a suited queen. Pocket fives.
And here goes Chris P again, ace 7-4-4, but he's got a suited ace.
But how bad could your equity really run, you know? It doesn't run that bad. Look, it's 14%.
It's not. The problem is you get...
There's no problems. It's just winning.
And he's swapped a hard draw.
Right?
Carrie
Better than that hard
Carrie's
draw.
got a top set and a hard draw and a straight draw. We put all the chippies in.
She was the pre-flop aggressor. She's betting here.
Chris P also has a pair of 7s. Sometimes that will matter. He's gonna call. Heart, 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 heart.
Woo!
Blood.
We love blood.
Now I want to see a jack on the river. Go, Carrie. So both players down turn flushes. Chris is best, of course. Carrie's got a redraw. She's not folding. She might just, like, with how much Chris has back, she might just stick him. He bets 175 though. Like, with how much Chris has back, he puts in half a stack right now.
She needs his board to pair.
Now, obviously Carrie's got to feel like, okay, Chris isn't just like doing this with worse than an 8 high flush.
Why just call here? She's trying to keep him around, string him.
Well, no, Chris probably isn't leading. What's he going to lead there with? Even if he turns it straight, he's not leading there on the heart. 7, the board pairs.
Oh,
Carry. Yes.
blood. Blood. Oh, now he hates
Pot.
this. Pot it. He hates this.
And Chris is probably going to have to call.
Stick. She says, eat it.
Chris, check fold. Chris folds.
Oh, yeah.
Good fold by Chris.
Wow.
Once again, if that was Valdez or Postle, we don't fold. We just pay off.
Yeah. Yes.
Because those are going to have 2 pair on the turn, and we'll rep the other.
Maximum,
They'll rep any card pairing the board.
Yeah, they hit the bad beat. Yeah, they hit the bad beat.
Before Royal got tied up.
Grumpy House carries those in the death metal on the iPad. Probably.
I will give.
She's kind of polarized. It's either like death metal or like Enya. Right?
I think she has a little Enya in the range, but like, I
She
mean,
either like drinks blood or like basket weaves.
I will give 15.
why not both?
15 to 1. Here we
Both.
go.
I mean, why not? Like we don't limit people in California.
I'm gonna be generous.
I've seen you wear headphones before when you're playing.
Okay, so that was back in the day.
What do you listen to?
It depends.
That someone's gonna get a Royal Flush.
Cool story, bro.
So when I play poker, I have to listen to like things that keep me upbeat so I don't fall asleep. Probably like some rap music. I'll do it. I mean,
This
like some
explains-
old school, like 90s rap.
This still explains so much.
Have you listened to Outkast AT Aliens? It's life changing. It's life changing.
It's good shit, Maynard. I'm just saying, like, it's not what I was speaking to poker.
Black Sabbath. You know, stuff that like gets me.
Rebecca's gonna open the button here. Jack 7. I'm sorry, Jack 9-8-7. Chris is gonna defend, and he's gonna floss top set.
10-4-6, 2 clubs.
Rebecca's got an inside straight wrap here with a 79. She can make a straight with any one of those cards that come off. She also has backdoor cards.
Lots of backdoor hearts.
Yeah, too many backdoor hearts. Check raise here from Chris, and Rebecca just pitches it. Says no love.
Definitely not betting on a Royal.
Rick and Barstow says Jethro Tull. Rick and Barstow, what? Well, he also says Zeppelin. I can get behind Zeppelin.
You thought that I
Death
was
2
gonna
Fox says all about the Papa Roach. Nah.
Gross.
I got Royal Flush on a Royal
Gross.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, up road to Sacramento, if I'm not mistaken,
I'm
right?
saying this
No
is
idea.
close to 11.
Grumpy
Anyway.
Haas, what's up?
I just can't get behind it.
Royal, I'm giving
Yeah, it's not my thing.
No. Mostly because I can read.
Grumpy Haas, I do have NWA on my
Jack
playlist.
6 was easy. 100 to 1 Jack 6.
Uh,
I thought you didn't want to go
Destroyka. Why not call there? Because even with her inside straight wrap, she's worried about a club, that she has some dirty outs there.
It's like, wow, like, did someone hit a Royal and I didn't know about it? That's what I thought.
Fold the 13 card wrap on the flop.
We'll see, Mike. We'll see right now.
Valdez, the Crusher, the Tournament Crusher. On the live stream on the reg now that he has money to set on fire, right?
Correct. Mr. Arlington Beach, yeah, I'm not sure I would fold there, but like I said, Rebecca's just going to figure that she's got some dirty outs. If it's me, I'm just going to get it in there. But then again, I'm more inclined to just get it in. I'm not very risk averse, one might say.
Crispy 3-bets to 65.
Roll your eyes at me.
To a flop, Kings, Queens. Ace 10, 9. They both have a 10.
Chris has spades. He's gonna bet it.
Brandon just lets it go.
Players must start seating the second 2-5 by limit. Table 13 will fill. Back on the road. 2-5 by limit.
I mean, just having just like an overpair is not a good strategy in this game. You want to be drawing something, correct? Correct. People don't understand like just dry pair of aces. I've seen so many people lose money with
That's what this game needs. We need someone to get in this game
that wants to play
that
dry
wants to
aces.
marry up some dried up aces.
I'll see. I'll talk to my people.
All right.
I know people.
Whale in the casket.
Evidently, I don't, because you know more about what's going on than I do. So.
Apparently. Are you mad? Are you mad? Don't be mad.
I'm not mad.
I know you copied me with the face mask, by the way. I know you copied me. It's fine. I mean, we could have face masked together and with wine. That's what best friends do.
I do that first. David's gonna limp in.
What Bryce says Maiden, Iron Maiden. Is that surprising? No.
Not surprising. Carrie limps in. Rebecca says no limping. King, Jack 8.
More. She says more.
Brandon's got a slightly playable hand here. 6-5-3-3 double suited. He can't be in love with the other 3 in his hand. I mean, prefer to have obviously like a 4 or a deuce there. Because even if we flop a set of 3s, we can't be crazy about the hand if a lot of chips are like going to the middle.
Death 2 Fox says you need to get some aloe for your burn.
Bro, it's real.
Bruh.
Bro.
4-way.
David's got the 7 of spades in his hand for some reason.
Brandon, for some reason, had some really good equity.
That's a lot of-
Ace, 7. It's a lot of aces.
Probably gonna check through.
Queen on the turn.
Spade comes off.
King Jack's not looking too shabby. Carrie picks up a queen. I don't know why she has 0 equity.
Maybe all the 10s are folded pre.
Yeah. Alex, 15, what's up?
David calls with queens and 7s.
9 on the river. Rebecca's gonna scoop this with kings.
Pair. He's good. You got king. Do it. And I still call. I got a king in my hand.
David said I have a king in my hand,
You said I knew you had kings,
and I had a king in my
and I had
hand.
a king in my hand.
That's and he still pays her off.
Well, he tried a bluff turn, and then it went check.
In my world, we call that paying off.
No.
Just
Paying off
fucking with you.
Okay. And anyone know, Edward 4507 asks, anyone know a place where you could play online with PayPal? I'm not sure.
Just send it to veronicabrill@gmail.com, and I'll email you back with where to play.
Trust me.
Trust me.
I'm alive.
I know I'm barely alive too.
Our friend Kevin Martin is on Big Brother Canada right now.
I know. His Twitter is like stalking me. It's like constantly updated. He's got someone updating it. He's not on it anymore. Super tilting. But I love Kevin Martin.
He's the best. Mike's gonna limp in the 9-10 or 10-9-8 3 double suited.
Don't mind that hand.
That's not the worst. Not the worst. I'm sorry, Mike opened the pot. There we go. Brandon gonna 3-bet here the ace, king, queen, jack with a suit. We love that.
Yes. That's a sexy hand.
Big board, big board, big board, big board. Hollywood's gonna fold ace, jack, 3-3 double suited. Mike says yes.
Mike always says yes.
Heads up.
Queen deuce 6, 2 spades. Brandon's got a queen. He's ahead. Check to Brandon. Brandon's reaching for chips. Looks like 100.
Brandon's not in love with his hand, but he knows if he checks back, the Mike's just going to go full throttle on the next 2 streets. He's going to bet 8 and get Mike off. Alex K15 Komaha on my head. Hiya.
Refreshing.
So good.
Stone's water with so much gamble.
Destroy it as this table shorter than usual seems like a lot smaller stacks for being 5-5. I tend to agree with you. I'm expecting like Mike and Brandon who have a lot of chips. I'm speculating they might have stacked Valdez a couple times. Other than that, when you Rebecca, Hollywood, John, and Chris, the table's pretty snug. So it's going to be harder to get a lot of chips flying around. Now, mind you, it is PLO, so we're supposed to flop a lot of draws and a lot of hands all the time. We're supposed to see a lot of flops. So generally, the deck's supposed to kind of coordinate with us no matter what and get chips flying. But
4-way, we don't charge extra. King, king, 10.
No one's got a king.
No one's got a 10.
Mike's got a Broadway wrap.
Check, check, check. John's reaching for chips. He wants to put some money in there.
And John is just straight up dry bluffing here. Using
Is
his
it the
image
same as dry humping?
same exact thing.
Yeah, and he wins.
Using his image to his advantage.
The Blev, what's up? Nice to see you. Welcome to chat. I am a grill. I don't know what that means. Like a barbecue.
Yes.
Grill is a grill.
Okay, a Weber. If you were barbecue, you'd be charcoal though. It's a compliment.
If you were a barbecue, you'd be on fire.
The feed of PLO actually right now looks
Really delicious, right?
let's just switch streams.
I know. We should be able to just like move our tabletop over.
Turn the cameras. Run it up, Legion. What is up?
What's up, Run It Up Legion? I love your barbecue. It's on fire. This grill is on fire.
So Chris just kind of like confuses me.
Like what is? Yeah. What's up with that? Deuces, 5-4.
5-4 deuce with a suit on +1. It's a little ambitious.
He thinks he's playing PLO 8.
In which case we got some great blockers in our hand, but it's still kind of the world he's going for us. David's gonna click that 3-bet with Queen 10, 7, 8 and a suit.
Babyface ATL, what's up? Ace 6-3 to a flop.
And Chris flops the world.
Yeah, right?
Hearts, the wrap, all of it. He should be check raising.
Straight flush draw.
How is he just calling? Why, God? Why?
Because there is
Chris,
no
get
God.
your goddamn chips in the middle. You got everything here, kid.
King on the turn.
Every card is 7 and under and a heart. Clubs now for Valdez and an inside straight draw.
He does bink the nut low, actually. Babyface ATL. He probably thinks he's splitting the spot at least. Oh, I can't see the river. 7.
7. Chris gets there. 54 for the straight. And Chris is running a clinic on extracting the minimum. Mind you, in his defense, it's not like Valdez had a lot of,
Anything.
to pay him off with. But how do we not check raise
like check pot that flop. We have deuces for showdown value, but every other goddamn card in the deck with 2 streets to go.
Wait, you started out with saying we have deuces for showdown value.
I'm saying like only. We only have deuces, so it's not we can't like check call there profitably. We got like you needed some
Yes.
we need some fold equity. We needed like bombing some pots. 2 streets to get there.
Yes.
You can't miss in PLO. That's science.
Science.
Someone's gonna get there.
This is Cosmos Part 2. Science.
Check pot. It's easy.
Check pot. Sorry, am I effing with you?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Veronica, my parrot.
I know how to play, I swear. Look, they're looking around. Where's the bad beat? What happened? The bad beat was hit? Oh, bad beat.
It's those goddamn sunglasses. I'm telling you.
Can't see anything. He has no idea what he has.
He must have been playing some tournaments lately. That's the only thing I can
That's
think.
the problem, right?
It gets in your head.
Turn you into a nit.
Better just put sunglasses on your head.
It wasn't even sunny today. There's no point in wearing sunglasses.
He's indoors.
Right?
I mean, I did that when I was like 18, 19, but I was a douchebag.
When you were stupid.
Yeah.
Yesterday. What? Mike Bossel's raises to 25. Ace Jack 10-8. I don't mind that hand at all. John's got queens suited. Queen 3 hearts. Rebecca, we can't see your cards. Queen 3-4. John flops a set.
The confused LMP. What are my thoughts on smaller open sizes from later positions? It all depends on how deep we are. It's all about the stack of pot ratio in this game. God damn it. You gotta try to size your bet so that you can get it in. Try to get it in by the river.
I also think that it's okay if you're playing in late position against a really snug opponent. You may not have his range crushed, so you just want to call and keep it small. Why are you gonna like spaz out and raise in late position against like a super snug small open? You talking about?
Like open sizing.
Well, I mean, this is
If it like folds
this
you
is
in,
capped. This is a capped game.
Yeah, when it folds you in late positions, when you it's like what I'm saying. It depends like who's in the blinds.
You're maxed out with the pot size. It's not like no limit. I mean, you're super capped in your betting sizing.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's what I'm saying. So like as far as like any kind of adjusting your open sizing, it's all going to depend on like on how deep we are.
And people are calling 3-bets so much lighter in this game because they are capped. You don't think there's a lot more calling 3-bets in this game than hold 'em?
I didn't say that at all.
All right.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell you meant by like they're capped.
Like cap is in the pot.
Oh, okay.
Cap is in the pot.
Yeah.
Pot's it.
Limited.
Pot is it, bitches. Pot is it. There's a ceiling.
John's gonna limp in the Jack 996 Rainbow. Not in love with it.
But not hating it.
No, mostly hating it. it's bad position.
He's dated uglier girls. Let's just say that.
Oh man, I guess. Mike, he knows what's up. 7-5-4-3 and a suit. We like having the gap in our hand. We like
David
having the
Lane
runner.
318 just subscribed.
Got some low board coverage. Chris is gonna make it 90 to go. Ace King 6. Mike, we do not fold, and he knows it. Heads up. Mike's got one end of the board completely smashed.
And Chris has pretty much the other end.
Chris hit his end of the board.
Ace King 3. Chris flops top set. Mike has a lonely old 3.
He's got spades.
And spades.
Deuce. Where's the red deuce?
How comfortable are you with a 7-high spade draw here?
Heads up. A lot more comfortable than it would multi-way, of course.
Chris leading into you like this?
Chris 3-betting, I would expect Chris to have, just knowing, I mean, personally not like every player, but being familiar with Chris, I would expect him to have a set here.
Chips on 11.
Mike's gonna call.
Because reasons.
Because Mike wants to stack Chris. Deuce.
Deuce of spades. Postle's got all of it.
So gross. That's just how Postle runs. Yes.
Check. Snap.
Instant.
Eat
Instant. Eat it.
Eat it.
Run it once, guaranteed.
Oh, and Chris's fills up the river,
And a 3.
Oh.
and Mike's blocking the 3 too. So gross.
Case 3 comes up.
Whee!
Everything we've always wanted just happened.
Heartbreak. And
That's what we want. Torture, heartbreak, crying, money
But
being
like I said,
shipped.
Mike gets there.
No, I said you
But we
always
weren't expecting the hand was, that Chris can still re-get there.
Re-get there. That's what Omaha's all about, re-getting there.
The re-get there.
So gross.
Gross in a good way. In a way that we love.
Yeah.
This is the only time you want to eat the puke off the floor. Yes. You want to eat that Omaha puke off the floor. You love the bad beats. Don't make that face. You know I'm right.
Day 9/11 says I'd be so pissed. It happens.
Distroska. Why can't I not say that? That hand. Oh. Day 9/11. I'd be so pissed. No, you wouldn't. You'd put your chips back on the table and you'd play. David Lane says I'm the godchild of Bonnie Hunt. I don't know who that is. Is she 100? Babyface ATL says a typical Omaha hand. Yep.
Pretty standard. Pretty standard.
Streamer trash, poker nurse. Yes. Here I am.
And we got a new shooter here in C9.
M. Baldy, what's up? Nice to see you. No, his name's not there because it wasn't there before. It didn't magically appear.
We lost. I was looking to see we lost.
Oh. Carrie.
Now, well, I remember now.
I thought you were like, we think he was there. Why'd you get me sick? Mike Postle raises to 20, gets 3 callers, ace 5-3, 2 spades.
Here we go.
Chris flops it. Mike Postle also has a 9 high spade draw. Hollywood, ace high spade draw. Please spade on the turn. Checked around. Oh, sorry, Mike Postle leads out in this. Looks like $80.
Mike's got spades, got an inside straight draw. Hollywood, also the inside straight draw. 2 pair, nut spades. Let's stuff it.
You mean, by stuffing it, you mean call?
Yeah, he just called.
Bit confused IMP, thank you.
4 ball.
Love it.
Mike makes 2 pair. Hollywood turns it straight. Hollywood's got a double flush draw.
Yeah, double flush draw. If you don't stuff it here, I hate you.
We have a straight,
Service
a double
11,
flush
please.
draw, and we check to the villain, in this case, Mr. Michael Postle. And Mike's gonna bet us 2 pair and spade draw.
And we check stuff. We
And
check
we
stuff.
pot.
Stuff it like a Thanksgiving turkey, Hollywood. If he folds, I'm getting up. I'm not coming back. He just calls.
No.
No, he went all in. What happened?
Clubs
Oh, he
for
went all
Hollywood.
in. He went all in. He went all in.
And Mike snapped with 2 pair and a spade draw.
And the 3 high spades wins.
Clubs.
Sorry, clubs. Clubs. Leave me alone.
It's all black. Or green. Yeah,
Or green.
For
the lucky leprechaun. Oy vey. I almost got up. I thought he folded. I almost was going to quit forever.
I think you would have had just calls.
Hollywood sometimes makes me want to quit things.
We love him though.
I mean, his Stu Unger shirt, I'm good with.
That's legit.
That's a good
That's
shirt.
pretty legit.
I
mean, you got a cocaine cowboy on your shirt.
I want to
Nothing
get
wrong
that
with
shirt. I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to get that shirt. And I'm gonna wear it to my corporate job.
Mike's taken a couple, 2 on the chin the last few hands.
D1 Mond says tilt. Yep.
It's a 1K swing in the wrong direction from Mike on just 2 hands.
All right, I'll be right back.
Check you later. Mike is not tilted. Mike's frustrated, but Mike is not tilted. You don't jump in a game like this without knowing that sometimes it's going to go that way. Oh, jeez. The sister and Jerry Maguire. I don't know, man. It's just a long time ago for me. It was a strange time in my life. Longa She 55. Nope. Welcome to the stream. Mike's gonna open up the pot. Ace, Queen, Jack 8, 3 to a suit. Nine, 10, 3. All spades. Mike flops all of it. He can only make 1 straight flush, unfortunately, for him. Check bet fold. Easy game. Like I said, guys, lots of Valerie Bertinelli, Bonnie Hunt. It's just not in the wheelhouse. Yes, people are playing marginal hands. The thing about PLO, though, I mean, it's hard to get like way behind pre, but you can very quickly, taking some marginal hands to flops, get pretty backed up pretty quick. Find yourself drawn to a lot of second nut hands. I believe the 7 of spades was folded pre. That's why he said he can only make 1 straight flush, East Coast grinder.
Is this a straddle? Looks like a straddle, right? Out of Rebecca. Brandon and Rebecca are back with a vengeance. Brandon's raising this up. 45. Mustack, what's up? Nice to see you. Welcome to chat. The Stack and I are snap buddies now. He raps to music and snaps me while he's driving.
So Rebecca, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw Ace 10-10 in a suit.
9-7 on the flop.
Get your damn cards on the reader, Rebecca. You know better.
Yeah, Octavio, tell them.
There it is. Ace 10-10-7 double suited for Rebecca. Can't see Brandon's cards.
And Brandon hears the dealer say that and still doesn't put his cards on the reader. Jerk. Queen on the turn. Rebecca needs a jack. Or 10 would be okay. Check, check. 5 on the river. David Lane 318. Do what I want. Don't tell me what to do. Google what I want to Google.
Brandon tables a hand there. Can't see it.
How they not getting it in? don't know how you guys think you did.
What is it with Omaha players? Like, can we not keep them in the boot or on the table?
Do what?
What? Why can't we keep them at the table?
They like to wander. It's like there's someone that puts like a flashlight on the wall and they're just like chasing around like a cat.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Hot.
Yeah. What? Hot? Jerk chicken. Seems reasonable.
I
thing
love
to-
jerk chicken,
To
by the
randomly
way.
say in the middle of the stream.
I grew up with Jamaicans, man. I love jerk chicken.
You born in Poland, raised in Canada,
Grew up
and
with
you grew up
Jamaicans.
with Jamaicans.
Yep.
Standard.
Standard. Bumbaclat. No, I legit grew up with a lot of Jamaicans, man. Like jerk chicken is jerk chicken, curry goat, oxtail, all that shit is the bomb.
David's gonna open up the pot with King, King, Jack, 9, and a suit.
Raising to 45.
So we really are doing around $10 straddles. Mike calls ace, deuce, 3, 4. Got a lot of low board coverage. Got diamonds.
He thinks he's playing for the 08, for the low.
No, nothing wrong with that. It's a playable hand in PLO. Board comes down 6 or lower, or 2 cards with this in 6 and lower, and we get a lot of equity.
Heads up. Ace, ace, 8.
Well, you just flop a lot of bases if you're not.
Mike just flops a lot of aces. Dave's got kings. Can't love this flop.
Better than one ace on the board, but
9 of clubs on the turn.
Mike's now going to lead. David feels that Mike's attacking his check back range, or you can just get there with finding king.
Wow, so gross. That's another way of getting there. Just getting there, you know. Just get there. David Lane said he'd cook me some crawfish. I'm down.
David's
Let me see if we
blocking a
can
9, so we lose to ace 8. He's also obviously blocking the kings. We lose to ace 8. There's still, you know, the combination of jack, or I'm sorry, of ace 9.
Mike bets 70. Is he just calling here?
Remember the 100? I said they're taking it.
Mike's laughing at me like this isn't real.
This is a dream. This isn't Veronica and Friends where I normally crush for $4,500 a game.
So people are asking, okay, why is David just calling there? If David raises, and if he did raise, he'd have to like raise small, like just click back. If he makes any kind of like real play at the pot, like a pot size bet there on the river, Mike's folding trip aces. Anything that's not voted up there, because David's never just turning, you know, random pair into a bluff there.
Yes.
So Mike's not calling with anything less than a better hand.
Only thing that's going to click back at you is a hand that's going to beat you.
Yeah. So if David wants to raise, he's got to raise really small.
Yes. Potter Otto says jerk sausage with poutine. I don't know. I haven't tried that. It's very French, Canadian, Jamaican. Polish.
Polish, French, Canadian, Jamaican.
Yes. There's a lot of love in that bedroom. And kitchen.
Kitchen.
Well, you know, love in the kitchen starts out and it turns into love in the bedroom. Mi scusi. John raises to 15. David calls. Mike 3-bets to 70. Ace, King, Jack 9. Suited King.
John's probably going to repot it.
Yeah, John's like, I've got the aces here. I got suited ace 10 too. Why not?
You make it 3-10 here?
I can smell the pho. Someone's eating pho in front of us. 215. Oh, sorry, 210. Apostle obliges and said, yes, let's play this game we call Omaha. Omaha. To a flop. 5-6 Jack. Mike also connects with his jack.
Net hearts also for John.
Have to gamble.
All in and a fold. So it was a click back format. It wasn't like he I mean, was it, what?
He calls. Mike
What?
also calls.
Mike just got the gamble on him right now.
Oh, wow. Mike has a lot of gamble in him right now.
Oh, baby.
I could see if he had, I guess Mike had backdoor club draw, turn to club draw. I mean, on that flop, I don't know. With just a jack.
That's just not good.
I've never seen you make that face before.
It's not good. It's not good.
You look like that girl meme that's like,
Not there.
I'm gonna send you that gift.
I'm not into that. I'm not into that.
It's like something went up your butthole without lube.
Come on.
Yeah, every time I stick it up your butt, that's how you look.
King M00, yes, he called. Mike might be on the steam pipe.
Destroyka says Craigasm.
Mike's gonna walk it off a little bit.
I saw him and I was like, hey, are you still in the game? He's like, yeah. I'm like, good. Because we love you.
I see Dalton in the room.
I know.
We have a pair of any player of the year.
Dalton's here to set money on fire. I like setting money on fire also, so I get that. Cards are in the air, 4 of them for each player. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our PLO game. Almost 1,000 people watching right now. Welcome to our show. If you're tuning in for the first time, hit the heart. Show us some love. Follow me on Snapchat, Veronica Star with 2 R's.
David is gonna limp in the aces.
I follow back. I'm not like celebrity status or anything. We go 5-way to a flop, 994.
David's got a nut spade draw. Rebecca has worse spades.
Chris
No
B's
one's
got a 4.
9. Checks through.
4 on the turn. John and
Bottom
Chris
trips.
both have lots of 4s now. Case 4 came out on the turn.
Chris is way out in front with his ace 4.
8 on the turn, or
Chris
8 on the
now
river.
makes 4s full of 8s. He's gonna bet it. And John's gonna oblige.
The Wolf 2443 says, "What's up, Jake?"
Hey, hey.
It's fine. I mean, I'm used to it. It's my entire life now.
You're more celebrity than I am, then. Like,
Hey,
people-
how's Jake in real life? I'm like, I don't know, shitty. Is Jake like as cool of a guy in the stream? No, he sucks. Hi, nice to meet you. Is Jake like super handsome? No, he's freaking ugly. Don't go near him. Hard to look at.
One of my favorite moments of playing the card table, and I was like, "Oh, you look like that guy on that stream," and I'm just like, "Yeah, I get that a lot." And he's like, "Yeah, like that guy's okay, but like the girl, I like her. She's like way better."
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just like rolling with it, like, "Yeah, I totally feel the same way. She's way
See,
better than that guy."
Jake greater than Veronica Shrill. Whatever.
Mickey West.
Whatever. Suck it, Trebek.
Love you.
Suck it, Trebek. It is Jake from State Farm. He wears khakis. Cards are in there, ladies and gentlemen. All 4. 4 for each player. Rebecca's wearing her full poker gear. I wonder if she's got poker underwear on. Like, do they make bras in, like, stones? Stones bras. They would be super popular.
Like a rhinestone bra.
Rhinestone Stones bra. All the boys would be trying to get those off.
So all the jacks are in play here. John Jack 10-8, Rebecca Jack 7-5, Queen Deuce 9. I should say Queen 9 Deuce Rainbow. John with a Jack 10. He's open-ended. Also has the 8 working for him as well. He's gonna come out and bet it.
Funny how they both have jacks, right?
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Bet fold.
Destroyka. Yeah, my Snapchat is like super boring, but whatever. I like garden and stuff. When I go bowling, I do strikes. Like when I snap legit, like 100% or nothing. Like when I bowl, if I'm snapping, I'm striking. You saw that. That was not even a setup. I didn't have to try that more than once. 'Cause I'm on fire! This girl is on fire!
So our new shooter in C8 is Aaron. We have another Aaron on the stream.
Like an aces Ron?
Like an ace is wrong. He's under the gun with the king, queen, 5-3 with a suit.
Okay, everybody in Sacramento is named Justin, Jake, or Aaron.
How many other? There's only one other Jake.
No, there's lots of Jakes.
No, there's not.
At my word.
Two other Jakes.
There's like 100,000 Justins.
In poker, though, that's all that matters, though.
In Sacramento, there's 100,000 Justins.
Whatever.
Destroyka? Yes. Correct. I do have energy.
So Mike's still walking it off. We set some money on fire there.
David, follow me, I'll follow you. Tweet me, Snapchat me.
And I will follow you until the restraining order kicks in.
I only have 12 against me. Yours finally just let up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm back on the market again.
I can't phone you though for another year because then that will like my parole officer will find out and then yeah.
We got Octavio pitching cards. I had a conversation with Octavio today. He's resolved for the next, I think he said like, I don't know, like 3 to 6 months. He's gonna play nothing but big limit, just like limit hold'em.
Limit's great.
Yeah.
It's a different
20, 40 or higher. I've played some like 8-16 with Octavio before. Pretty solid limit player.
Oh, the knight fell over. Oh, bad sign, Hollywood. Gonna lose his hand. Hollywood with a king, jack, pocket eights, suited. Chris raises 20, Hollywood calls, John calls, Aaron calls, David calls. We have a flop, king, jack, 5.
Couple clurbs. Puppy feet, as our comrade Val Cross would say.
David's got an inside straight draw. No one's got a flush draw. Can't see Chris's cards. John also has an inside straight draw. Hollywood's got 2 pair. Did you already say that?
No, I did not. I didn't say much.
Aaron's got pocket queens. Look at Aaron's Snapchat face. Love it.
Hollywood's gonna bet 105 with top 2. Hollywood knows with his reputation, even if someone had pocket 5s here, they'd probably just call him. And you'd probably get to see this thing through the river just by betting flop. Everyone lets it go. Mind you, no one had really a lot to work with there, but Hollywood has such a reputation of being such a snug player where anytime he puts money in the pot, he's going to have the best of it or just a mother ton of equity. That it's really hard for him to get action in these games. And mind you, PLO is one of those games where no matter what, you should get some sort of action back. Because especially in a multi-way pot like that, someone's got to have something, right?
Right.
One would like to think so. Not so much evidently.
Not for Hollywood.
You can go card dead in PLO. Doesn't matter how many cards it gets you. They can all be run down the shitter.
The pooper. David Lane asks, how can you get into hosting a poker table at Casino Veronica? Open up Casino Veronica and you can be the boss of that.
Yeah. And then you can tell us how you get into that.
Yeah. You can pay me $1 million a year to use my face.
Queen 10-10 deuce double suited for Hollywood. He's going to limp in. Out of the hijack, I prefer to see Hollywood open. It'd be one thing if there was other limpers ahead of him, then obviously we can overlimp the queen 10-10 deuce double suited. I prefer to just open up the pot. He might be counting on, like that's the thing. He might be counting on Valdez on the button, who he thinks is going to probably be a little overly aggressive to build a pot for him.
Valdez thinks we're playing 08. He's got an ace deuce 7-6. And then Hollywood's Hollywooding this.
I think Hollywood's just going to fold. So here's the thing. It's PLO. Equities are closed, blah, blah, blah. We said all these things a million times. We shouldn't be limping hands that we're going to fold to a pot size open. I mean, I guess we one thing is like there's like a million limpers, and so like it comes to the button, the pot size open is like exceptionally large. But if we're limping, cold limping the hijack, we should not be folding to a pot size open from the button.
I know,
huh? Aaron defends a small blind with a queen, ace queen 10-5. Flop comes down 9-3 deuce, 2 clubs.
Alex 15 says Hollywood Schmollywood. There's blood on his
comes
face.
off.
It is a queen though. Aaron picks up a pair.
It's got the best of it. He actually had the best of it already, or the most equity with all his overs and his backdoor heart draw on the flop. Turning the pair is just better for him. Ace queen here is still good. David.
David taking a stab at this.
David check back turn.
David's blocking the nut.
He's got the nut
flush.
blocker.
Yeah.
That said, if you're going to take that line, I'd rather just see him do it on the turn.
I mean, it's super easy for Aaron to fold here, I think.
Yeah,
He's going to call with just a queen.
But here's the thing. I mean, would David not bet a flush on the turn?
Yes, he would. He would bet the flush on the turn. But, I mean, 2 pair even beats him here. You got you got the Omaha. You've been beaten down by Omaha so many times. You can't call with just a.
No. Yeah, I'm not saying that we should be calling off. What I'm saying is like, I mean, David's effectively saying that when he checks back turn and bets river there, that he had like 2 pair that made it turn into a boat.
Yeah.
Like 3x whatever like that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like.
David Lane 318. Thank you very much for the compliment. Welcome to the chat.
I don't know. I just.
Sup 202. Nice to see you in the chat. How does PLO work?
It's easy. You just get dealt 4 cards
and put money in.
And you go.
And you say pot.
You keep saying pot until everyone else folds.
Yeah. And then you win.
If you ask Kyle K after his first PLO session, that's exactly how it works.
That's
and
all
it does
you
work.
have to do. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Don't even look at your cards because it's pretty even equity pre-flop. John puts in a little raise here to 30. I like it. Kings suited, king queen suited, pocket kings.
John and David both have kings here.
Also has a king suited king. Also king 5 diamonds.
And they both have a dangler.
Sometimes you get stuck with a dangler and you just got to make the best of it. Ace 8-4. Of course, ace comes.
Chris has spades. Checks through. Free card.
Is there a roller coaster in here? People are screaming like they're on a ride.
Chris now improves. He turns a set of queens. Also has the only spade draw. It brings the second flush draw. David has the diamond draw now. As does Aaron. It's going to check through again.
Ace on the river.
Queen's full of aces for Chris P. He's hoping someone's just going to stubbornly pay him off here with trips. He's got to bet at it. He would have much rather had the ace of diamonds come off. Is David going to go full hero here? Okay. I just don't think Chris has very many bluffs into that many opponents.
Yeah.
David shakes his head. Mind you, the other ace, I mean, it's harder for someone to have an ace, but this isn't Hold'em. We have so many, I mean, what, 5 people, there's 20 cards out there. You know, I mean, And I just don't think Chris has that many enough bluffs where to be profitable hero calling kings there. Even if he was right, in the long run, I think it's just a bad call. Don't tell him I said that though. We want him to keep playing like that. You're doing good, David.
Nice work, David.
Good call. How do you get so unlucky?
Wants to set money on fire.
You had kings, he had queens.
Look, he's on like a 100K heater. Let the man set a little bit of money on fire. Maybe he wants to call with kings there. He can do what he wants with his money.
Hey, don't tap the grass.
You just tapped it.
Doing good, David.
Nice work. Feels good, man.
You had kings, he had queens. You got unlucky, bro.
David Lane 318, I am sick. Thank you. The doctor said I'm recovering from Ebola.
It's a funny way to spell HIV or to pronounce HIV.
You screwed up that joke.
I did. I messed. I really put.
But you tried. I mean, it was good effort.
You got to swing for the fences if you want to hit home runs.
Every time someone says hi V, they're actually saying HIV. Right? My HIV flares up every once in a while. You coughed on me and gave it to me.
Got to get the sickness sometimes.
I have a sickness.
I mean, it couldn't possibly be from like slumming around card rooms, handling chips that are handled by thousands of patrons.
And touching their balls.
And touching those things. No, it must be your co-commentator who occasionally has like a raspy, like...
Oh, I thought you said a rash. Yes.
Gross.
Oh, God, I love our new view.
It's a lot better.
Oh.
It's mucho.
It's like I want to have sex with it. It's so good. Have sex with me, Stones Live.
You're so much, Veronica. You're so much. Veronica winning the race for most extra person of 2017.
Short guy says, let the beard talk more. I will.
10-4-4 double suited for Valdez. He's going to limp in.
Brandon's bringing in for 20 here. On the button. I love it.
Viva la Brandon. Ace Queen 5-3 double suited. We love it.
Hollywood tips while he folds. I love that. Valdez says yes.
Hope springs eternal. And our new shooter in seat 8, Aaron, King 9-8-6 and a suit. Yard. And top 2 for Aaron.
King 8 deuce on the flop. 2 spades. David's got a flush draw, actually. It's going to say backdoor. It's not.
It's going to check through.
Brandon's got a backdoor heart draw. 7 on the turn.
Straight draw as well now for Aaron. Aaron's got top 2, straight draw, inside straight draw now for Valdez with his flush draw. And the only one who's bricked out here is Brandon, who got this whole mess started. David now leads for 75.
Chips on 11.
Straight draw, 2 pair.
I love it. She just brought you those chips and you're putting them in the pot already. I love that. You can't even get them in fast enough.
Bet 75, call 75.
To a river.
Spades.
Oh.
Beast Valdez. Just get there. It's easy.
That's
easy
how you
game.
win.
What happens? Oh, I get there.
Yeah.
I'm the beast, and I get there. I love that he has picked up that nickname too, because he really is. David goes full beast mode.
I love it. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry I did that. He has that look on his face, like red in his eyes, like I'm gonna get there. Look, I don't care.
I don't know why David's checking there though. Seems like a pretty clear bet fold spot. We bet and fold to a raise. I think our opponent's going to check back all the worst hands.
Yes.
He would value bet a worse flush, but he's also going to call a worse flush as well.
He's going to call a worse flush and
he's not going to raise a worse flush.
Hand.
Yeah, he's not going to call.
Worse hands are going to call. Most of them.
Yeah. I don't know why we're checking there.
I don't either.
We're betting the turn when we don't have it. And what's David going to try to do? Is going to check raise the jack high flush on the river? Is that his plan there? I don't like it.
No,
good job, David.
That was not his plan.
You're doing well. Don't tap the glass. David, ace 10-10-4 double suited. UTG, yeah, you know me.
Wow. Talk about 90s rap.
Open up the pot.
20. I open pots.
Mike's back. Mike reloaded large.
Oh!
Get some, kid.
Don't bring me any reds. Those are for peasants. Those are for pedestrians. Bring me the green chips. Now.
Mike calls Queen 976 Rainbow, and John's got some clunky aces. He does have a suit. He's got one wheel card. He's gonna call.
To a flop. King 9-4. 2 spades. David flops a nut flush draw.
Little bottom pair, little flush draw. Now what do you do here with the aces if you're John?
Look at his equity.
We got like no backdoor draws.
I
We
love
gotta fold the aces.
Love Omaha. I mean, his equity's not that bad. I mean, I would put in money with that equity.
Yeah, 40%.
I've done worse for less.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's stack. It's match the stack.
So what happens next?
You mean like what? We're going to karaoke? What do you mean? What? What happens next?
No, I
What
asked you
happens?
that.
Well, what happens next? I mean, you can't ask the question without knowing the answer.
No.
You have to ask the
That's the
question
thing,
and
that's
know
what-
the
that's how-
answer already.
that's how
What
questions
happens
work.
next, Veronica?
That's how
Guess what
questions
happens
work.
next? We're going for karaoke.
I'm just saying, like that's how questions work. You ask a question when you don't know the answer.
No, lawyers know
Oh, that's
you
rhetorical.
ask questions
That's
only
an
that you know the
interrogation.
answer to.
That's an interrogation.
You're interrogating me. I feel interrogated. Feel like my rights have been violated.
I'm sorry, I'll give you your safe space back. All right,
Mike
we're back
Postle
to
raises
poker.
to 20. Rebecca calls. Rebecca's Mike Postle's #1 customer tonight. Hollywood is not calling. I don't see any
Hollywood?
chips in front. But
Yeah,
David says, yes, I like this ride. I want to be a P in this pod. Ace, King, 4, 2 spades. Mike Postle's wrapped around this this Hollywood draw here. Broadway.
It's wrapped around Broadway.
Becca needs a jack.
That fold. Easy game.
BG Diddy 49, what's up? Says commentators got style. I mean, I have style. He just like kind of shows up.
Also, black is style.
He has 2 black hoodies. That's all he owns. He's not even wearing pants right now.
And my wardrobe is emulated by the masses.
What? The masses. Who? Who is emulating your wardrobe?
Everyone, I said the masses.
It's like one person.
Oh, I'm sorry, you asked me a question? Shouldn't you already know the answer to that? No? Yeah. Now swallow. Do it.
Do you do that to every woman that goes near you? Now swallow. Now swallow. Sure.
Mike opens up the pot. What else is new?
Is that a straddle? I like it.
Chris is in the call. 5-4-4-3 and a suit. Short guy knows what's up. John steps out, makes it 100, I'm sorry, 90 to go. Ace Jack 10-5. The 5's just kind of there. David, Queen Jack 10-8 and a suit.
Love it.
Can't 3-bet me out of a pot. Not with that hand.
Not with a 1 gapper.
God, Mike comes along with a 10-8-8 4 double suited.
Yes, and then
is
here comes
priced in.
Chris.
This is what PLO is supposed to be. 365 in the pot, 4-way action, 3-bet pot, and
993.
993 kill everything. Damn it.
Postle's ahead here. Backdoor heart draw. Pocket 8s. But checked around to John. John says no bueno.
John got this trouble started here. Now, If John had aces or kings in this hand, ace, ace, king, queen, ace, ace, jack 10, even the best starting hand in PLO, on 9-9-3 4 ways, are we like really loving our hand at this point?
No. Short Guy says, first time ever watching poker on Twitch. You guys are awesome. Just hit the follow. Aww.
Right back at you, kid.
Thanks. We heart you too.
Master C.
Master C.
PLO is like hockey. Watching just isn't the same as getting ice burning chalk itch. Yeah, you can't be playing the PLO.
I don't want to hear about jock itch. Men have problems. Good, I'm glad you stopped.
Layout's looking good, Bob. I'm digging it.
Is that Dalton hovering over the 2 PLO games?
How do we? Let's get Dalton and Mike in the same stream.
Oh man, and Frank.
And 2 Annie Up Player of the Years, duking it out
Yes.
for magazine cover supremacy.
Yes. I love it.
And we would have to like put like for their picture, put their magazine cover up as the picture.
Yes.
And a heads up game.
Yes.
Let's make that happen.
Let's do it. That would be so fun.
We'll go Kate Hall, Mike Tintelli style, like just heads up cash.
Yes. Who is the Kate? Okay, I know which one's Kate Hall and I know which one's Mike Tintelli.
Kate's the good poker player that won. Mike's the fish who lost. Whale. Sorry, he's whale.
I'm just saying Mike Postle and Dalton.
Oh, between the two. Oh, which one's which?
Thanks for coming. We appreciate you being here.
Speaking of Mike Bossel, he's got a lot of 7s.
David Lane's falling in love with me. No, it's not strange. Because I'm falling in love with you too. No, I'm not. Don't start stalking me, please. I'm not in the mood tonight, honey. Kat was the one that won, and Mike was the jerk with the muscles. You're so
I didn't
fucking
say that. I
stupid.
didn't say that.
But I'm just like re-saying the story
I get it.
in a short way.
Yes.
You're so fucking stupid.
My friends.
Your own personal Jesus. Jake's going to Depeche Mode with me.
Yes, I am.
Someone to be your friend. Someone who cares. Brandon raises to 20. He's got 4 cards. He said yes.
Prolific. I couldn't agree more.
What did Prolific say? Veronica annoying as fuck and not hot either. Thank you. All right.
Multi-way action.
King 10-9. 2 hearts. David has a flush draw.
All the jacks are accounted for, so no one flops the show. David's got the only hard draw as far as we can see. We can't see Brandon's cards. He's holding him with his hands just off the radar, so we're having a little bit of trouble picking up Brandon's hands here. There we go. Now we see what Brandon has. Brandon's got aces.
Ooh, nut flush
Bottom
draw.
2 pair. 2 pair for Brandon.
Backdoor nut flush draw.
Backdoor nut draw. He's in a call from David. Stream lagging.
Oh, no.
We're still live, by the way. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
10 on the turn, and Brandon makes 10s fold. David turns trip 10s, and is now going to be trying to hunt down a jack to win the pot. A 4 or a 3 is no good for him. He makes a worse boat. Brandon checked back? I guess Brandon thinks that David is only going to be donk betting there, or not donk betting, only going to be leaning out with a set of kings, which is silly. Why are we not betting the turn? We think we check back and then get David to call with straights. And Brandon's defense, he does not have it. He was the only player that seemed like in the pot who did not have a jack in his hand. So he's maybe counting on David having the queen jack and paying off. Brandon's gonna show it down. David's got trip 10s and it's no good.
Chips on table 11.
No, if Brandon was being a dick, he could have just like rolled over the aces first,
I think Brennan used to be a dick, and he stopped.
and he's turned into a beautiful butterfly.
Yes. Do you notice that? When I first met him, he was kind of a dick.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe I just caught him on a bad day. But he's been like super awesome since.
I always got along well with Brandon. I think he's a good guy. Good kid. I was just like saying hypothetically. I mean, if you wanted to. I mean, if that was me and you,
roll,
if that was you and me, I would roll the aces first.
Slow roll
right?
the shit out of you.
I'm already trying to bribe people on the stream to get to slow roll me.
I know. I think it's awesome. Like I want people to tweet me like I just slow rolled that beard. And I snapped it, and it's on Snap forever.
Someone tried to slow roll me the other day, but I had the best hand. It was wonderful.
Oh, that's even like that's worse. That's worse than just losing. Trying to slow roll with the worst hand. You can't slow roll with the worst hand. How do they try to slow roll you? That means you re-slow rolled them.
No, they check called. Oh no, I check called. They said any pair is good. I rolled over 2 pair. It was really coordinated board, so like, I didn't even wasn't. I checked called 2 pair, and then they actually had river top pair. They river the race.
Yeah.
But they said any pair is good. They were trying to slow roll me.
Ah.
It's fine. It was a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good friends. Valdez wins a small one here. Lorson said, "Friends don't let friends slow roll."
I mean, we would never like slow roll like a non like friend. I would never like.
Oh,
I don't, like,
yeah, no.
Like, slow rolling is just dirty. That's just cold. You don't. You don't slow
you
roll.
do it just to your
Only
friends.
to like people that you were
Yeah.
exceptionally close to.
Or you fucking hate.
Even then, man.
I'd do it. I'm evil. I have no soul.
Yeah, that's true. You're not a great.
Like I'm a
human.
good person, but not a great person. Like I have a bad side. I'd slow roll the shit out of you though.
All right, we're back to poker here. Aaron, he's gonna limp in. It looks like everyone's limping in. Options checked. 7-way to the flop. Jesus Christ. Jack 7-5 rainbow. Middle set for Aaron. Hollywood, who limped in aces under the gun, is way backed up here.
10 of heart exposed.
Brandon flashed the 10 of hearts for reasons. And Chris comes along with his open-ended straight draw. I prefer to have some sort of backdoor flush draw when you're calling with just an open-ended straight draw here. We don't have, anything else really working for our hand here. We're out of position against a fairly snug player who bet a rainbow board.
8 on the turn.
The other thing about it is that if a 9 comes off, we're not nutted. So I can't really love that.
Aaron boats up on the river.
Jack's full of 7s.
Chris is check folding this.
I just don't like the, what are we, King 8-6 rainbow.
Lyman Poker, what's
863.
up? How's my BFF doing? Lyman's my BFF.
That was a great tweet today, by the way. Like what I thought I looked like, and then what I actually looked like.
You know how many people tell me I'm the female Lyman? So I'm like, okay, well, this is what my life's turned into. I mean, I love Lyman.
Embrace it.
But I'm embracing it. Lyman says Angry Pollock is God. I love Lyman. I gotta call in his next sesh. Just to like talk shit with him. Someone on Stars, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Cards are in the air, 5-5 PLO. Lyman, people Lyman has a huge muff. Only Limey would know. Only my Limey would know. Let's hope someone raises this pot. I'm getting a little bored with these small pots.
Right? Let's smash it up. It's PLO after all.
Yes. Here we go. Mike Postle, ladies and gentlemen. Always good for a race. Pot. Rebecca calls.
Jack 6-4, 3 to a suit. Mike's feeling it. I don't know. Rebecca's double suited. Ace Queen 5 Dewey. Aaron will not call with the double pairs. He does not have a suit working for him, which is big.
6 deuce deuce.
And Rebecca's got a lot of goddamn deuces. Now, Rebecca's image, we're not expecting her to have a lot of deuces in her range. I mean, she's got
a really snug image.
Yeah.
Drinks muscle milk, plays tight.
So Mike's got to think here that jacks are probably going to be, out in front a decent percentage of the time. Rebecca does not believe in solo playing, of course. The problem is she's now making a pot size raise, which is like 3/4 of her, or 2/3 of her stack.
Not slow playing kind of goes hand in hand with not believing in God. I don't believe in God, so I don't believe in slow playing either.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do either one of those things.
Mike gets away.
Yeah. You gonna play that hand that fast?
So here's the thing, Mike in the previous hands we saw, especially the hands against Chris, and Mike has shown willing to just call off with some pretty speculative holding. So in her defense, like otherwise with her stack size, might say, okay, like, well, what are we doing here, really, But yeah. Mike's been, with her only having 100 back after she makes it a pot size raise on the flop, she might just kind of like, hey, he's just gonna, if he has any kind of equity here whatsoever, he's just gonna call off and we can just get it in. And my ace deuce here is so far out in front of his range here that we're just having like crushed. Maybe he's got clubs, he's obviously never folding anyhow, he's just gonna stuff it. So, I mean, Mike's shown so far this string that he's willing to just, hey, let's get it in and see what happens.
Oh, Lyman. Limey. Cards are in the air. We got 4 cards for every person. Rebecca, just calling. 6, 7, 8, 10. I like it. Just a little one gap miss.
Prefer to open there.
Yeah. In the hijack, yeah. Hollywood looks like he's putting chips out. Hollywood raises to 35. Ace, King, Jack, Deuce, suited.
3 to a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the better hands he's had tonight. He thinks he's playing 08 with that deuce.
John's gonna come along with 7-5, 3 deuce rainbow. Yar.
That's hope and a dream.
It's a pretty good flop for the 7-5, 3 deuce.
8-3-5, 2 spades, sorry. Rebecca flops a spade draw.
Another great flop, never mind, misread the board. Not a great flop.
Rebecca's open-ended also. John's got 2 pair. He's gonna put some money in this pot.
Queen poker. He's mixing it up. Rebecca's gonna stuff it.
She's playing her hands fast, all of them.
Open-ended, she has a pair, she has a flush draw.
Why
John's
not?
on the snugger side. He's
John
got
is
bottom,
on the snugger side?
Yeah. He's got bottom 2 here.
I would say he's in the moderate range of, like, I wouldn't call him snug. I wouldn't call him a spaz. I would call him in the middle.
I'd say he's snug.
He hates this. It's hard to fold. Folding sucks. Stick it and let it run 2 times. Like, how bad could your equity be, right?
Well,
Run it twice.
If she's got a set of 8s there, she's doing the same thing. And then we're in a really bad place, man.
Tell that to my bottle of wine. Fuck that. Run it twice. Stick it in.
I've got 2 pair. Eat it.
Lyman's the PLO king.
Also, mind you, like, so as we kind of alluded to it a couple times in the stream, that Rebecca has a snug image.
I like that she's playing their hands fast.
He loves crepes. I love crepes as well. That new joint. We gotta go to the Crepes and Burgers.
I haven't been there. It looked legit though.
It's pretty legit.
Although, like, I'm European, I eat crepes with jam. It's weird for me to put, like,
Hearty, good food.
party food into my crepe. No one eats crepes with meat in Poland. We put jam on our crepes and fruit.
I thought you had to like fill out an application to get crepes in Poland.
No, like, we eat crepes on the reg, man. I'll make you some crepes next time you come to my place.
Mike here, he's got a real hand. Ace Queen 10 9 double suited. Opens up for a pot size raise. Brandon's in the call with Ace 10 6 6 3 diamonds. Hollywood Ace King 5 4 diamonds.
Everyone's got 4 cards.
Yeah. King Queen 3 diamonds.
Ding, 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 ding. Brandon in Hollywood.
Inside straight draw, nut club draw for Brandon. Hollywood, worst club draw, top. And Mike, he's a firing. He's got a pair and a straight draw.
John's still pissed about that last hand. He's like, why didn't I run it twice? Wow, Valdez actually folds. Queen on the turn.
Mike trips up. He's gonna check over to Brandon. If Brandon had King Queen on the flop on King Queen 3 2 diamonds, he'd probably raise Mike. He might raise Mike. I take that back. Brandon's gonna bet 130.
Big calls. Deuce of spades on the river. Kind of a brick. Pretty much a brick. Mike Postle. Is he checking?
If he checks, Brandon's probably gonna bet like 400 here. Mike checks. Brandon gives up.
Oh, wow.
I think Mike took a little long to check there.
Yeah.
He might have been trying to sell it as a bluff. Well, that like he was thinking about bluffing it, and then he's like giving
like
up, and then like giving up heart. Problem is, trying to encourage Brandon to bluff that he's blocking all the busted draws. He's blocking diamonds. He has a 10 in his hands. He's blocking the Jack 10 busted draw there. So Mike's mostly going to have value in his hand. We can try to get Mike off the Ace King. Mike really just going to be check calling Ace King on King Queen Queen 3? Probably not. So it's kind of with the less likely of his value hands. Kind of an amazing way of thinking about it.
Basically, Brandon did a good job.
It's a good check back. We just
Good
give up
check
that.
back.
Right? Good check back. Well, you just bet 400. Maybe not against Mike. Not tonight. If Mike was winning,
Dark
might be
Topher
another spot to bluff.
says, Jake pretending he knows poker. Sometimes he pretends and sometimes he does.
You just button click poker words. It's easy. Commentating 101, guys.
I still haven't passed that class.
3-bet range, fold equity.
Spew, call, all of it, now, more. Those are my words. Brandon raises to 50. Ace Queen 7-4, suited ace. John calls because John likes the button, and John's got jacks.
Master C's win is to challenge Jake to heads up match on stream.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun. Queen 9-4 on the flop, 2 clubs. Brandon flops the nut flush draw with a queen. Queen 4, I should say, 2 pair. Brandon's got this hand just like locked down right now until the turn or river.
Do Jake week. I like the sound of that. Do Jake week.
Mike Postle's open-ended. He's gonna play.
Disco.
Disco for Mike Postle.
Brandon's still on the nut draw. He's not giving up yet, and he has 2 pairs. He's got the Queen to 4. He's got clubs. Brandon's not giving up yet.
Heaven Lives says puke, showers, bad beats are my words. Yep, those are similar to my words. Ace on the river.
Mike's still nutted.
It's so nice to be Mike. Like, life is so good when you're Mike. Mike runs good.
What do you say?
Brandon, who improves to a better two pair, ace queen, is running this through his head. Jack 10 was already there, so that would mean that Brandon's thinking like, hey, look, Mike wouldn't check Jack 10 on the turn because he's losing value against flush draws and other in sets. So Brandon might be thinking to himself, well, he wouldn't check two pair on the turn, so he might be turning his hand into a bluff here. Brandon does not have a Jack or a 10 in his hand. If we're gonna be bluffing here, we prefer to have one of those hands. Wow, Brandon's gonna call off.
Wow. I was
little
not expecting
optimistic.
that. Yeah.
Wait, part of it also he thinks that Mike might be still steaming a little bit from those previous beats that Mike took. And so Mike might be a little prone to bluffing.
Yeah.
A little bit more inclined.
Dark Topher, Jake's a female and he's going to be playing later.
Goodbye, horse.
Golf and poker tournament. Are you so into this?
So I just got my clubs. I'm so excited.
Oh, you got your clubs?
I got my clubs.
I didn't know you actually went and got them. By the way, I'm getting my clubs this week.
Are you?
I am.
Sweet.
I have a golf buddy at work. We're going on lunchtimes on Wednesdays now. Just saying. Not that I'm going to be better than you, but Pebble Beach this fall.
I'm in. It's one of my favorite places in the world.
It's a nice place. Apparently there's like 3 or 4 golf courses like right in Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach is the most expensive one, but there's other ones like right on the
There's
ocean
like
too.
6 or 7 there.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
let's go.
It's really nice. All up a 17-mile drive.
Yes.
Brandon makes a 20 to go with the King, Jack 10. 1 suit. David, ace, King 5. Makes it 70 to go. Brandon says yes.
I do. To a flop. Ace,
Top
3.
set. Brandon really probably can't continue here.
He'd need another heart.
So Whopper and Master C want to play heads up.
With you? Versus you? They have to draw for first dibs?
On
The
11,
first blood.
please.
Yeah. What's the buy-in? I mean, they're
A
challenging
Bilzerian
you.
dollars.
A Brazilian dollars.
Bilzerian.
A Billionaire dollars.
Yes. The Billionaire. Whopper says he shot 77 at Sierra View last week. I will not be challenging Whopper to do golf heads up, that is for sure. Brandon puts a straddle in, it looks like.
Chips on 11, please. Thank you.
Live 10.
Mustang plays poker at a 30 handicap. This dealer does not let me swear, by the way. He's like on me. He will not. He'll like call the floor. Keeps me in check. Looks like a $15 straddle. Brandon put in a $15 straddle. Everybody calls. 5-way to a flop. 10-8-4.
Rainbow. Mike with bottom set and an open into straight draw is smashing this board right now.
Look at Brandon's hand.
Such an abomination of a hand.
That hand went to go see The Exorcist.
It would be a good drama hand though.
Right?
Your little pocket flush.
Turn a 7.
Mike now improves to a straight with a set redraw. Rebecca has spades. She is not dead yet.
And her equity's not that bad. She's
She also
45%.
had flopped 2 pair. I overlooked that.
Yeah.
2 pair now improves to spade draw. She also still has an inside straight draw as well. Inside straight draw, spade draw, 2 pair. She's not folding for 125.
River's a king.
Not gonna do it.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Mike still got the nut. $225 from Mike and Rebecca. Let's go. So many oots. So many oots.
Omaha.
If I'm not mistaken, this Sunday is the last Sunday of the month tournament. Am I wrong? I'm usually wrong about that. I am wrong about that. It's next Sunday.
It's next Sunday.
For sure about that? Whoa, what day is it? Hold on.
Ooh, I know your password now. I'm going to tell everyone.
Cool.
I'll sell it to people. No, it's next. Oh, it's this Sunday, dude.
Dude.
Yes. Let's do it.
This Sunday is it's a 30K guarantee, $300 buy-in.
350?
300. And we lower the buy-in to 300.
Oh, let's do it.
$300
I'm
buy-in.
in. I'll be here on
This
Sunday.
Sunday. 40-minute levels.
It's the night before I have to start studying.
Oh.
So I'm going to do it.
Dark Topher wants Rebecca to win all the monies.
She has fans. We got a raise out of Aaron. That crummy looking hand, but it's okay. Suited ace.
Mike calls 8433.
I love it.
Mike.
Jack 10-8. 2 hearts.
No one's got a hearts. No one's got a 9.
Becca's got a jack.
First person to get aggressive here wins the pot.
Deuce
Diamonds come off. Hits Mike and Brandon. Both pick up diamond draws. Mike, who's never shy.
If you're just tuning in for the first time, hit the heart. Follow us. We go live every Monday and Wednesday. You get to watch this sexy beard all the time in your chili, giving you a rash.
No rash is given. Brett and Kyle, what's up?
Sneaky Dude 6, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Lyman Poker says Eldar owes him $5,000. You
How many
know,
times have we had Eldar promise us he's gonna come be on the stream here?
Ziberju is always promising to come here, and he drives by, takes a picture of stones, and then texts it to me. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks for rubbing it in. You have birds living in your beard? Yes.
Yeah. In my thigh tickler.
Sunny864, I like you too. Welcome to the chat.
Big Disco Santa. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Ooh. Big Disco Santa. That's a great name. Scotty Vaughn 22. Lyman Poker's stirring up the chat. My BFF. Don't be mad that Lyman's my BFF. I have a shirt that says it.
I'm a little jealous.
Sunny8644 asked, were you at the Sugar House the other day, Veronica?
Sugar House?
It's the casino over there in Philly.
No, it was not. I was not where Kate Hall was playing. BG Diddy 49 says best thing about the beard is a snack after dinner.
It's real. Couple speculative holdings here. David with the King Queen 9-3, 3 spades. Aaron with the Ace 10 5-4, 3 diamonds.
Mike's
got a great hand. Mike, yeah, thank you. Mike opens here. King Queen Jack 10 and a suit.
Said put some monies in the pot here, boys. No playing around. Rebecca's coming too.
Clubs.
237.
Little straight wrap here for Aaron. Got a 13 card wrap and backdoor diamonds. 13 card wrap, you raise, goddammit. And 7-3 deuce. Come on. David leads out into multiple opponents on 7-3 deuce with King Queen 9-3.
8 on the turn.
Rebecca picks up a straight draw here.
Yes, a very nice one. I'm dying, but it's okay.
Something's up. These players are very much in tune. How is Rebecca on 7-3 deuce going Ace 10 9-7? Just for the backdoor clubs alone? Backdoor straights?
Jesus, the AIDS is flaring up.
David now barrels 250. Blunt force trauma. This is bombs away.
It worked?
It gets through. $13 card wrapping. We just call in full turn. 13 card wrap.
Are you going to talk to her still?
What?
Still going to talk to her after this? You're going to forgive her?
I might.
Think about it.
I missed it?
Nothing.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know what and where Valdez was in the hand, but
He won it?
I mean, yeah, just King Queen 9-3 with 3 spades and 7-3 deuce. We're just gonna go bet. I don't know, man.
Reasons?
Team Moneymaker wants in the game.
Oh my
As
god.
does Sunny8644. You know, we hear this so much in the chat, but how many people actually ever show up? I would crush this game. I want to be in this game.
I know. Seat open. Let's get you a seat. Get down here. We'll get you a seat.
Smash up the game. And look, there's a link in the chat. You want to get in the game? Hit up Justin. We just saw here. Really
Hit him up at 3 a.m. Text.
He prefers it.
That number, he prefers 3 a.m. every 15 minutes until like 9 a.m.
Also nudes. He likes nudes. Send him nudes.
Full frontal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're a man.
Dark Topher asks, what kind of RN are you?
I work in analytics. I do not do hospital RN anymore. Eldar in the chat. Ziberju. Oh, Ziberju and Lyman is in the chat. Arch enemies. Let's see what it erupts in the chat. Eldar, I am your RN. I am.
Yes. Aaron makes 20 to go. Pot size open. Can't see his cards yet. Chris is going to call the Ace King Jack Jack. Now we see Aaron's cards. Ace King
Team
Queen
Moneymaker,
7.
is that?
No.
I was going to say he needled you
He
so
might.
much.
How to still have a job here?
A6-3. All spades.
Because.
Spades.
Good at reasons. Another spade on the turn changes
I think
nothing.
I'm dying.
King Chova is now challenging Eldar. Heads up, 10K cash.
10K, yeah.
Team Moneymaker says it is him, Chris.
No, it's not.
Why
I don't
couldn't
believe
it
it. He's trolling you. He's trolling you.
Chris, we gotta get it back in here.
If it's you, tell us what you did in the booth with the alcohol. What was it, and how did you drink it? If you can answer those questions, I'll believe you, and I will bow down to you, Chris Moneymaker. Behold, the chip stack of Chris Moneymaker still has my $800 from our PLO game. Biatch. Red wine with a straw! It's Chris Moneymaker! Shit! All right, I take it back.
Bow down.
I bow down to you, Chris Moneymaker. You may have my $800 that I shipped to you. God damn it.
We gotta get Chris back in here. That was too much fun.
I love Chris Moneymaker.
Yeah.
You still won't follow me on Twitter, but whatever. I'll forgive you. Mike Postle got aces, jack deuce. Races to 40. Gets called by Rebecca. Rebecca doesn't want to put her cards on the reader.
Brandon's gonna 3-bet the King 9-8. Was it Jack 6 or Jack 4 that I stacked my anchor with? I don't remember.
Both?
Probably. He was spewing some money in the cash.
I drank wine with a straw. Confirmed. Chris Moneymaker in the chat. Thank you, Chris Moneymaker. You are now following me. Are you coming down here for the golf tournament? JFK Stones was telling me that he was trying to get you to come down here.
It's a 3-bet to 135. Comes back to Mike with the aces.
Is Mike 4-betting this?
Yes, he is.
Oh, I love it. Rebecca's getting out of the way. What do you do with kings here? Just call it?
I'm not in love with it. I think we can just fold here. I mean, we're not deep enough to really be like set mining here with King 9-8. I mean, our hand can improve a couple ways on the flop here. The worst hands that Mike would 3-bet with, or I'm sorry, 4-bet with might be a hand like Ace King, Jack 10, double suited, things like that. But the problem is Brandon's got 2 kings in his hand.
He went to school, he's gone to college, and he wants to call. He's doing some college. To a flop. 3, 4, 6, 2 diamonds.
There's now 800 and change in the pot. Brandon's only got roughly pot size bet back. And Mike's just gonna stick it. No, he's gonna bet 500. This takes away all Brandon's bluffs.
See, good night, Ziberjo.
I just don't think we're proper enough to be fun because, like I said, and that's exactly the situation. What happens when it comes down, you know, with 6-4-3, we're just gonna fold kings there. We have to now.
Yeah.
Right? And we're blocking now. I mean, the other hands that Mike might 4-bet there with, I mean, like I said, hands like, you know, Ace King Jack 10 double suited. I mean, Ace Queen Jack 10 double suited. Mike might 4-bet as well. I mean, you can 4-bet like 7-8, 9-10 double suited, but those hands are more looking to just call, even though that position because his hand's gonna flop so well, so much that he doesn't need to be 4-betting hands like, you know, 7-8, 9-10 double suited. And
So his range was kept there, and Brandon should have folded.
I think Brandon should fold pre. Especially with 3 hearts in his hand. It's just it's not good. King Jack 10, we can call there. Once again, we're crazy in love with it.
So Chris Moneymaker is coming out for our poker tournament, our golf poker tournament, and he's pairing up with Mike Postle. Wow. Who are you pairing up with?
Azan. He doesn't know it.
Who am I going to pair up with?
You can caddy for us.
Fuck you. I'm playing.
I don't know. I gotta wine and dine Ozzy a little bit to get him to play with me.
You go with Ozzy. I'll find my own peeps. I will take Frank the Tank. He knows how to play golf and he knows how to have a good time. You take Ozzy. I'm gonna have a good time. Zach from Zach, my poker buddy. Yes. I'm locking it right now. I'm locking
What do
it
you bet
right now.
Zach and Ozzy already partnered up for that?
No, I'm getting to Zach before
Back
Ozzy
to
does.
poker.
You already
Mike
got
makes
him.
it 20 to go with the Jack 10, 6-5 double suited. Rebecca's in the call with the Queen 9, 5 deuce, 1 suit. Brandon is going to click to 40 with 10, 8, 8, 6 and a suit. I'm Ron Burgundy. Chris calls for you. It had to be a straddle. Had to be a $20 straddle. No? I missed it.
Moneymaker.
I love it. Rebecca calls. Chris calls. Hollywood's in there as well. Ace, King, 7, 5. David.
Now we're gonna run into the river now. Mike object.
And we have 7 ways here. Actions on Mike. Mike calls. It's a weird 3-bet from Brandon. And it comes down 9, deuce, 3, if I'm not mistaken, 2 spades.
Scotty Vaughn 22 says, "What's on Hollywood's face?" His name's Hollywood. He's got stage makeup on his face in the movies. I think it's zombie.
Brandon, who like clicked back min 3-bet here, which is a really weird spot, weird thing to do with the 10, 8, 8, 6. Does flop a spade draw, has a backdoor straight draw as well. Mike's got better spades. And Rebecca, with 2 pair, flops 9s and deuces, comes right out swinging at it. Makes a pot-sized bet, 240. Check that, the bet is 280 from Rebecca. Now we've seen Hollywood, not Hollywood, I'm sorry, Mike just call off on the turn previously in the hand against Chris, which is pretty much just a flush draw. I mean, he had an inside straight draw as well, they've been chopping a pair, but like, he's mostly just like pretty much calling off there, which is his flush draw. I'd be curious to see what Mike's gonna do here. He's got an inside straight draw, backdoor bigger straight draw, spades. I think it's a fold, but Mike's also stuck. Yes, Chris, Queen 9, 5 deuce, and we saw a flop multi-way. David has pocket jacks and is playing hold'em in his head. He calls 240. Yeah, Mike.
Mike Fossil, you also need a 4. And he says, okay.
And this game's out of the muck.
Yeah.
Just like that.
What is going on? To a turn. Oh, I was hoping for a 4. Ace on the turn.
That should slow down David by miles. Rebecca actually picks up a straight draw with that card as well.
I thought I heard her say all in. Yep. Ooh, I don't like it when another player touches my chips. Brandon touches her chips.
The graphic says that it's all in for 415. I don't think it's that much. I think she only had like like 250-ish back. Here it is, 235. David, what are we doing here, brother?
Either he's playing hold'em, or
we also lose to nut spades now too. Like the nut spade draw just turned us.
Or the cards are wrong. And Mike Postle.
Mike's not gonna fold. There's still chips in the pot.
He has some
Mike
equity.
calls.
He's not drawing dead.
Once or twice is the question here. First pot goes to Rebecca. Second pot's also Rebecca's. Scooper. Queens and nines, aces and nines with a queen on the first board, queens and nines on the second board, and the queen 9 5 deuce with a suit. Scooper.
Scoop it. This is PLO. Any hand could win.
What did I do the other night? Everyone got like really weird with me. I played queen. Oh, I was queen 9 7 deuce double suited. But I was double suited. I was also under the gun, which is bad, but
So bad
like,
if I just raised.
But it's double suited.
but it's still suited.
Thank you, everyone.
It's like you open like in hold and you're like, oh, but it was suited. Like in
Oh, but
this game,
yeah.
but I was double suited
Under the gun.
under the gun.
Yeah.
Queen 9-7 deuce.
Yeah. Let me rationalize this in my head.
Yeah.
Reasons.
Always gotta play the 8 gappers. Helmuth
Right?
knows what's up.
Phil Hellmuth is legitimately correct here.
Boom. Jimmy
Roll-
Bluffett,
roll
what's
the
up,
dice.
what's up, what's up?
Boom.
401.
Yeah, Zach Versack has not returned my text.
Sweet.
That is really optimistic by Valdez there with the King Jack Jack on that board. Namely,
That's what this game is about, optimism.
it is, and hope springs eternal. I mean, the
bright
board
side of
changes
suicide.
on every street. The bright side
Yeah.
of suicide, exactly. But it's Rebecca. I mean, if it's Mike betting, hammering at pots, sometimes jacks are gonna be in front of you. Or even then, I mean, then Mike's also more kind of go 3 streets, with you, which means you have to call off a lot bigger. I just don't think Rebecca has enough bluffs where we can just be like, oh yeah, jacks are ahead here.
Yeah.
Good play, David. Teasing. David's one of my guys. David knows he's one of my boys. I can give David all the shit in the world because he's going to give right back to me. And he's going to run deeper than me in every tournament, every big buy-in tournament that there is.
Yeah, it'll destroy your life.
Pretty much.
Looks like my apostle raises. I think this is a straddle. And John says, no bueno, I'm bored. 3-bet to 100.
We saw John 3-bet the button earlier with kind of a marginal holding. Or I'm sorry, just like not a premium holding, I should say.
He likes to play his position aggressively. I've noticed that about him.
It's good.
It is good.
Can't see his cards yet.
Is Hollywood in this hand still?
Mike calls. Mike with the ace-9-9-5. Hollywood. Hollywood's going to fold ace-jack-8-5 double suited. He's going to tip the dealer and back out of the hand. Kill me. We're deep enough. I'm not folding that hand there. Especially after I saw John, what he 3-bet with earlier on the button. King Jack 3 rainbow. Still can't see John's holding here. But Mike has whiffed pretty well on this board. Should go check that fold.
He's optimistic he does have a backdoor club draw.
We've seen him get sticky before.
Let's go.
Brent Harrington in the chat. What's up, brother?
What's up, Brett Harrington?
Brent Harrington is a distant cousin to Dan Harrington.
Oh, cool.
I made that up, but
Should have kept it going for a little while.
I should have just like ran it out there.
Sandbot is actually a distant cousin to Xanix.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody scum. Skim?
Player on the table on the stream. We are streaming to you on a 25-minute delay.
We're live.
We're live with the chat.
Are we still doing this?
Evidently, we have new viewers. It's not
All right.
normal
We're still
explain.
doing this. We're live. This stream is on a 25-minute delay. We're watching it with you, our fellow viewers.
David, ace, jack, deuce. 1 suit. Prefer our aces to be suited, but
We'll take what we can get.
it's like we finish each other's sandwiches. All right, I tried. Whatever. David opens up the pot. Aaron's gonna make a call. King, 10-8, 3 diamonds. Mike has 4 cards, so this time he only has 3 quad draws, but normally he has 4. And 7-4-3. 2 pair for Brandon.
Mike Postle just with a dry 7. Checked around 9 on the turn. 2 hearts now. No one's got a flush draw. Check to Brandon. Brandon's reaching for chips. That's 120. David's just got dry aces here.
He's got an inside straight draw. A 5 would make him a straight.
Okay. Inside straight draw.
Checking back flops, definitely probably the right play there.
There we go. Bink, disco.
It's a 5, but it is a heart. Backdoor hearts get there.
You can't love it, but you will pay it off. If it is. So it's checked around to him.
So David's got to here worry about Aaron, who overcalled the turn, having hearts here.
Is he
Brandon,
can you get up some thin value? He's going to check this.
you can, but he's really got to worry about Aaron in the hand, overcalling the turn. Aaron's going to have probably a lot of straight draws, flush draws, combinations to overcall the turn there.
Alex P. Keaton, I'll come out to Reno. I was thinking about going this weekend, but then we have our deep stack here.
That is true. Make both. It's easy.
Or I thought you were looking at people.
No, I have tendency to look past people when I talk to them. It's a bad habit I have. We've gone over this
Several times.
Good point. David did have the ace of hearts in his hand, so if he does bet, he's not likely to get raised. He's obviously gonna get called by hearts, but no one's ever gonna check raise bluff him there, not with the ace of hearts in his hand.
Cream Pie Cleanup Crew, what is up? Welcome to chat. So he's blocking the nuts.
He's blocking the nuts, but at the same time, he also has the worst straight on the board. The 6-8 makes a better straight, and obviously any hearts are calling. I don't think we're gonna get many calls out of 2 pairs when that heart comes on the in multi-way. And David bets.
I don't think that check back was bad.
No, I think it's fine. It's gonna be really optimistic to think that a worse hand is gonna call us there.
David Lane,
really small.
I've been trying to get tequila for this cough for a while. No one's given me any. I'm getting verklempt. So it looks like this is a $10 straddle. Everybody's limping. 2 a flop, 8-4. I didn't see what that was. The graphics were covering it. 2 clubs, 8-5-4. Brandon flops a nice flush draw. So does Mike. Mike's got the king.
Mike also has a. Oh no, he does not have a straight draw. Sorry, just has spare baits. Okay.
Well, if he picks up a 6.
Aaron flops the straight. No redraw. Just gonna call. Jack comes off. Aaron's still got the nut. Now Mike's got to be thinking. Mike's got 2 7s in his hand. Mike's thinking it's hard for him to have 6-7 right now. So Mike's got 2 nut blockers and has clubs. He's gonna barrel away here. And now is a spot where Aaron's probably gonna raise. And there it is. And Mike's thinking like, how? I have all the 7s in my hand. How does he have 6-7? Mike's gonna call and it's gonna brick out. The 7 to Mike's hand there is crucial. He might be thinking that Aaron maybe turn 2 pair of the hand like Jack 8 possibly, and then he Mike's at clubs. So he's got to think, okay, a 7's good, a 6 might be good. He can play the 8-7 for the straight, and of course he can catch a club.
What about on the pre?
What you thinking? Pizza. Bro.
Fish tacos. Tequila.
Yeah,
and
let's do that.
karaoke. Why did I lose you there? Why did I lose you?
I zoned out.
I had you.
Yeah, you had me till karaoke.
We used to be karaoke buds. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you broke up with me karaoke
Because
style.
last time we took someone karaoke, they almost died. Bart Hansen
almost died.
Yes.
We'll just admit it. Bart Hansen almost died at our hands and walked home for 5 miles?
8.
8 miles?
Yes.
He walked home 8 miles, blacked out. Dark Tuffer. Am I going to the pepper mill in 2 weeks? I might. It's close enough. Brandon's got aces, king 9 in the big blind. Mike Postle raised to 20. No, it's more than 20, right? It looks like 35. Oh, but Brandon 3-bet to 50. Pardon me. Mike Postle called.
9, 10, 6. Brandon's got the nut diamond blocker.
Checked around. Queen on the turn. Brandon's got an inside straight draw.
Yeah, let's go.
Jack on the river. Brandon picks it up.
It's a straight.
But there are diamonds, but everything's been checked. I don't know.
TXAG98 notes everyone always, someone always has aces. That is true. You're pitching out that many cards, someone always has aces.
It's science. Jimmy Bluffett, hashtag learnt. $9K TV, what's up? It does feel bad, man. Zach's not returning my text.
He's trying to figure out how to let you down, like, easy.
I know, I know. It's true.
That he's, like, you're in love with him.
Jake's not lying about this. I do have, like...
You're in love with him, but he's in love with Azan. And...
Who isn't in love with Azan? You're in love with Azan.
He's a good
Zach
human.
from Sack's in love with Azan. I'm jealous. Bloody Skim.
What's the best odds in a casino?
Craps.
Study GTO and play poker. That's your best odds.
Craps.
Don't listen to her. She's got the gamble. She got the gamble. She got the hit.
Roulette. Close your eyes, pick a number, and like bet all around it. And if someone puts chips on top of your chips, put your chips on top of their chips, because that's luck.
Oh my God.
To a flop, king 4-7, lots of cards, 5 people.
David's got a spade draw.
Becca's got a king and all diamonds. Checked around, queen on the turn.
Aaron picks up an open and a straight draw to go along with his nothing.
John's got 2 pair now.
One guilty foil. How many days a week did they spread the PLO game? PLO's been going about probably 3 times a week, 3-4 times a week. Right now we have 2 PLO games going right now. And there's blood in the feeder game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they hit the bad beat, so there's money in that game now.
I think we're already sitting deeper as well. Dave makes it 2:15 to go with the Ace Jack 5 Dewey. Inside straight draw, spade draw. He's gonna get him off.
That's what she
Beast.
said.
Valdez. Blunt force trauma. We love it.
I'll get Valdez to be my partner. I bet you he'd like gamble the whole, all the holes.
Oh yeah. What?
No, he has the gamble in him.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'd at least crush in like side bets.
I know who I want. Bill.
You're gonna take Bill?
Bill H? Oh yeah.
I'm taking Frank then.
Deal. I'll take Bill H.
I'll take Frank.
And you are drawing dead.
Is Bill H a beast on the course?
That's like the understatement of like the year.
Is he like semi-pro?
Yeah, no, he was like I found it wasn't for, like he was playing like on scholarship and everything like that. It wasn't like had like a knee injury or something like that.
Damn.
That whole story, you know.
That story.
No, yeah, no. Bill H is all the noise. Deal?
All right, I'll take Frank.
All right.
If Zach ever texts me back this century, then maybe I'll consider him. But I'll take Frank. Frank's my bae.
We're also counting on like people will take us.
No one wants us.
No one wants us.
At least I'm blonde and I'm boobs. I have a better chance than you.
We're gonna end up with each other here. This is like the terrible part. Like.
Oh God. sell pieces of our action. 10-8-3. 2 hearts. Brandon's got the nut flush draw. Hollywood dry kings. And Mike Possel's gonna put money into this pot.
With Ace Jack 5-5. Because reasons. Viva la Brandon.
If you're new to the stream, hit the heart. Follow us. We go live every Monday and Wednesday. Check out our beautiful graphics. I love it.
I think Brandon's gonna make a pot-sized raise here. Yeah, he does. That'll be two. No, not quite a pot-sized raise. 240 for 180. That's it. We said this at the beginning of the show. You just keep saying pot until everyone folds.
Yes.
It's an easy game.
Easy game, Brandon, huh?
JB Darts. Don't kappa us. Don't kappa me, young man. Good night, Mustak. Snap me on your way to work at some point.
I'd actually be like JB Darts actually with his Carter and used 4-color decks. I would be in favor of that.
I don't like it.
They
That's
would try.
because you're blind.
It's also because I come from an online poker background, but whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I'd get used to it.
What do I want to be when I grow up?
A lady.
A classy broad. No, I want to be a 2550 whale. Because that means, I mean, if I'm whaling off a 2550, that means I've made it. I've done a couple things right.
You have a lot of things wrong in your head, Jake.
Yes.
Mike Possel, 9s and 6s. It almost looks double suited.
That's actually probably really big. That means I'm aspiring to be Mike Tentale, and that's not good. I heard when you hear yourself say that out loud, then you need to reshuffle your priorities.
You want your arms that big?
No, no. Just 2550, you like whale. That's what I think that means.
David Lane, my snap. Veronica Starr with 2 R's. Queen 10 on the flop. Brandon flops a 10. David flops a 10. Nothing else.
Brandon has an open-ended straight flush draw. Royal draw.
2 flush draws. Mike and Brandon, we're hoping for a club on the turn so that I can get dirty.
Let's get the ace of clubs one time.
Although Mike's blocking one end of that straight flush draw.
Ace of clubs one time. Or 4. Whatever. Ace comes off. Brandon makes a straight. And is going to check back. He thinks Mike's checking boats to him.
King Jack, King Jack,
Has Mike ever checked my boat there?
No.
Thank you.
Mike probably can check call a queen. Mike can have a queen, but if we're Brandon
Profitably check call a queen?
He's stuck, mind you.
Stuck logic. There's Veronica and Friends, ladies and gentlemen. The game that is killing me.
Oh, she smashes this game for a year. And it's a 1-3 where you average making like 300 big blinds a night. Over a year. That was your average.
It's a 1-3 that plays like a big 5-10.
Yeah.
You average a 300 big blind profit per night for a year, and have your first bad session a month ago, and followed up with another bad session. 2 out of 12. Ask any grinder in the world, they would kill for that kind of like run good.
Except everyone tells me it's impossible.
You are impossible. To have a 1-3 game be that good for that long, that is impossible. You already accomplished the impossible. You're the best, V.
Thanks, Jake.
Hey, you're welcome. Queen, queen, deuce, deuce, double suited for Mike. Best way to play double pairs.
Jack
Should also be double
6-3.
suited. Rebecca just calls the aces.
Mike's got a flush draw. Rebecca's got the nut flush draw.
Opening straight draw, Hollywood.
No, I'm not being sarcastic.
Rebecca.
Jimmy bluff it. Why don't I just make it 5-10? Because reasons.
Because we like to play stones deep.
We like stones deep. All the stones games get this deep. Is Canadian Shooter in the house? What's up, Canadian Shooter? What's up, my Canadian bro? Bruh?
Mike calls and turns a lot of goddamn deuces. Bottom set, flush draw. Rebecca checks back.
Oh, we were hoping for a diamond.
Yeah, man, it would have been my fault, right?
Rebecca would not have checked back spades. Mike leads.
Ace 5, king, something like
75 to call. Rebecca folds.
She plays damn near perfect.
No one's made any kind of like really big river bluffs in this game. The last PLO game we streamed,
Valdez!
Valdez.
Valdez
The
has.
beast.
I love him. He snaps me, by the way. Does he snap you? No.
Yes.
Snaps me. Snaps
Yes,
me.
it snaps me.
He loves me.
Shut up, Bob. You're not my real stepdad. You can't tell me what to do.
This is the last hand of the night, ladies and gentlemen. According to Bob, Jake's not real stepdad.
Bob's the best.
We love Bob. Dark Topher said Rebecca felted Chuck Norris. She did, before he died. She killed him.
Chuck Norris is dead?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Rebecca killed him.
What?
No, he is dead.
I feel like I should have known that.
I know. Queen Poker, thanks for joining us. Good night.
But unless they publish it like on pokernews.com or like Annie at Magazine, I probably would not have seen it. That's where I get my world news.
That's why I follow like 4,000 people.
Yeah.
I get news.
Water Price says no, he's not dead. See?
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Don't
not.
lie. 334 on the
Thank
flop.
you, chat.
Mike Fossil, of course, picks up a greasy straight draw.
And the nut clubs.
And the nut clubs.
Board is paired.
Yes, David Lane. Veronica Starr with 2 R's.
Brandon bets 85. Heads up against Mike. Hoping like Mike just bricked out some big cards but don't have clubs. Mike makes it 2 1/4 to go. Straight wrap, flush draw. Let's get it in, baby. Brandon gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And Mike gets a little back from Brandon. So kind of an up and down stream, like all night long. We kind of snug, and then the game got out of the muck for a little while, and then we kind of did tighten up again. But overall, I think it was a good show.
Tight, loose, tight, loose, tight.
I just thought that we had both Eldar and Lyman in the chat.
Yeah, that was fun. And Chris freaking Moneymaker.
Chris Moneymaker, the nuts.
The nuts.
Gotta get that guy back here.
Keystone Poker also. Watt Bride, Canadian Shooter. All of our regulars, Jimmy Bluffett, Rick and Barstow. Thanks for joining us. Join us this Sunday.
Sunday, I think Michael Longcar will be commentating.
With question mark. next to
With someone.
Someone.
Yeah.
This Sunday is our Stones last Sunday of the month tournament.
Our deep stack.
300, yeah, deep stack poker, 40-minute levels. I think 20K starting stack now. I'm not
know.
positive on that. I might be wrong.
I haven't played it in a while.
$300 buy-in, and we will be streaming Sunday night. Click the heart button. The final table will kind of be on standby, so click the heart button. That way you get notified.
We'll let you know when we go live.
Have a good night, and then we'll see you Monday.
Peace.